Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV.
Okay.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
Hey, everybody. Happy early Thanksgiving and happy hump day to all the skewers out there in TV land. Bang, bang. It's Wednesday night. It is time for another RSG live stream. I am, of course, your host with the most, Ranger J 1999, coming at you hard. Let's see those pickles out there in TV land. Come on, skewers. Let me know you're out there. Whip out those goddamn pickles. It is time to get this party started. So whip out your pickles, put your Babyfield Rangers in there, do whatever you need to do to let us know that you're alive and well, and let's kick this show in gear. Welcome to the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes community. RSG presents the Wednesday night stream where we break down all the latest and greatest news and notes and give you a little bit of insight of what it all means. Joining me on this epic journey is the cast and characters you've come to grow and love and hate and really hate and despise. First of all, we have Paul Bunyan wannabe himself, the troll extraordinaire, Dr. Finn Medicine Woman.
Good evening, everyone.
Howdy, howdy. Next to him is the one and only, apparently he's come from Super Mario World, Grande Patron, the babyface, the government Wi-Fi stealer, the chicken chaser, the French tickler, the brown Gandalf, the beardless one, the one and only Grande Patron. Words are hard. Also join us, who's actually a normal person, who I really glad to have that we have another normal person on this stream. The sexy Buddha himself, the pimp extraordinaire, the lightsaber builder himself, Sir Loki is here.
What's up, everyone?
Loki, I've been putting up with this shit for too long, man. I mean, I need help. Loki, help me.
It's me, Finity.
Oh, see what I'm saying? I've been dealing with this shit non-stop for weeks now, Loki. I need you to help me.
I know, but the viewers love it. So
no, they don't. Half of them want to kill Finn.
We'll continue to put up with it.
And I'm Loki, you're not understanding. I need you to help me, man.
Yeah,
help
man,
me.
I got you. Here.
No, you say that, Loki, and then you don't ever do shit. I need help, Loki. Don't give me that straight. Don't give me that straight pimp shit. Wait,
JBU 420.
Oh, god damn! Here we go. JBU 420, $25 said, "Happy Thanksgiving." We'll wait for it. Everybody, get ready. Let's get ready for it. We know what's coming. We know what's gonna happen. So let's just get ready for it. We know what's gonna happen. Now, mine will not be the. There it is, the pickle. Whip out your pickles. Oh, mine is green. It works. Yay! Thank you, JV420, for that. Oh, we just got a donation to the ACS, Too Cheap to Pay. Just donated $1 to the Tiltify campaign. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Way to kick off the show. Bang, bang, bang! Hump day!
The comment, by the way, from Too Cheap to Pay
was,
is this when Jedi take over, and then where is Adastra?
She's dead. I didn't mean to tell you guys, but it's over.
She is not.
Yeah, she's not dead. All right, so let's break down the housekeeping nonsense. Over there you can see, you can keep track of who's been donating what to where. We got the Tiltify campaign. We're fighting the good fight against cancer. We had someone who donated $125 anonymously to the ACS campaign. You don't have to reveal who you are, but whoever you are, From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for that. That is very kind and generous of you. We really, really appreciate it. But everything you see goes there on the left. Anything you do on the Tiltify campaign will pop up. Anything time you become a Patreon, it'll pop up on the screen. Funny stuff appears. If you would like to do stuff, we've got stuff over on Twitch. If you're subbed on Twitch, you can do all kinds of funny stuff that plays. I mean, you can rickroll me. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Little sound bites that are from our good friend YouTube that gave to Finn to put in there. So you got those. You got all kinds of stuff that drops into the cup of plenty, which is Lord Vader's glass, our mug in the center of the screen that falls from the skies and fills the cup. The more you donate, the fuller the cup gets. And then if you reach a certain point, it explodes everywhere. So, if you'd like to see the pickle explosion, please feel free to keep donating bits and whatever you'd like to do. So, glad to see you guys out there. Keep whipping out those pickles. Let us know that you guys are alive. We're glad to have you here. My God and Jesus Christ in heaven, do we have a lot of stuff to cover tonight. But before we do that, we have to do a couple things. The first one is we need to do our shout-out word of the day. Dr. Finn, what is the shout-out word of the day?
The shout-out word of the day is simply, and I think those of you guys that are in the
shout-out word
US
of the day
will
is
understand.
simply?
No. I'm just saying. The people in US will understand.
What?
The people outside, just so you guys know, it is Thanksgiving week here in the
sure
US.
It is. I'll drink to that.
And so, so this is when we celebrate our past and stuff, and basically have a day of gluttony tomorrow.
Yes, when
and
we
so
destroy the
shout-out word of
Indians
the
and took
day
their land.
is turkey. TURKEY, turkey.
All right.
So type turkey in the chat. Turkey is the shout out word of the day. TURKEY. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Whether or not you're in the US or not, this is the day that
This is a big
in the
holiday in the
US we take time to thank people. So we want to thank all of you guys for being with us through the last over 3 years here. So we what donation?
Another donation from Thing Kyrell, donated $1. I didn't see what it said. It came by too fast.
It said RSG, your betrayal from yesterday will not be forgiven and will be punished.
What are you talking about?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I was just talking to Thing before you even did the pre-stream, man. He didn't bring up any betrayal and shit. What is he talking to, Finn? What did you do, Finn?
Who knows?
There may have been an issue regarding a pickle, a turkey, and a Twinkie, and
I don't even want to. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
We just got another donation from Ahsoka Meow Meow. Just noted $20. Oh, gee, I wonder what they donated toward. Ooh, let's read the comment and see what it says.
She actually said, "Kitty trying to redeem herself, Ranger. Sorry, Finn," and donated $20 to Roast Tico.
That's it.
That hurt, Oscar.
I need more of that. I mean, Holdo's so far ahead, it's stupid. But thank you.
Here I was every time I call you Oscar Meow and just don't say meow. I actually say meow.
No, that's a good job.
Rose Taco
thank
found
you,
a
meow,
turkey meme.
Yeah.
Found a turkey emoji.
You know what? I wonder if that shows up with Nightbot. Hold on, I have to see. I wonder if the turkey meme by Rose Taco will actually show up.
He did it. He wrote turkey than normal.
I know, but I'm curious if the emoji shows up, because I don't think it does.
Yeah, we don't want to do that because then I think people get like soft banned or something,
it doesn't.
right? For putting in too many emojis.
It's not like soft porn. What are you talking about, Grandi? You just make shit up sometimes.
No, YouTube has been
it bans you, not soft.
Yeah, it doesn't do it. There's no such thing as a soft ban, like a semi-medium stroke kind of a ban there, Grande. It's either all in or nothing.
Sometimes it's just the tip.
It's not just the tip with the YouTube. It is either all the way in or you're just all the way out. There is no there's no tickling of the pickle here, man. Jesus Christ, man. Take it from the experts who deal with those people on a daily basis.
So right now, in terms of the poll for the ACS stuff, just to give you guys a quick update, we'll talk about this more later. Amelin Haldo is currently at 500. Rose Tico is at 281. Jedi Knight Guardian's at 250. And is at 12.
Oh, hey, speaking of Meow Meow. Meow Meow just donated $10 to Super Chat and said, let's fill up the cup and have a great stream. Well, thank you, Meow Meow.
Whoop, whoop.
Meow Meow. Thank you.
I can't stay mad at you. You know me. I'm a pushover. Ranger will stay mad at you. I can't stay mad at you.
No, I just stay mad at you, Finn. Everybody else is cool.
You were mad at Asuka.
No, I was disappointed with Meow Meow.
Yeah, I can't say mad or disappointed with everyone.
Bimatsu just netted $2. Said Grande should fry up that moth for Thanksgiving. Oh my God! Not this nonsense again. It's not a moth. It's not poop. It's an actual. I'm not going through this whole goddamn spiel again. All right.
He loves it.
You know, shame on you, Bimatsu. We don't make fun of your spam here, so you can't stop it.
He knows I like my wooden sculpture on the wall.
I told you, I thought it was a termite's nest.
I thought it was a piece of poo, honestly. But
Maz is saying it's a slug.
Yeah, we've all thought of different things, but I mean, it is what it is. Let's keep it real here, all right? Truth here, goddammit, all right?
And it keeps getting bigger too.
I know it stays about the same size, Loki. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. No.
You're gonna make me grab stuff down.
No, please don't. Stop egging him on, Loki. You know better.
You're gonna make me
Loki,
grab
what did
it
I
down.
tell you about helping me with the show tonight? You are
You
are dropping the ball, Loki, big time.
You should get some clay and just start building on it, right?
Oh
So it
my
gets
God.
bigger.
Loki, stop, man.
Brown clay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I can't. All right, let's get to the next item on the agenda.
Loki.
Jesus.
All right.
Finn, we have our.
Oh no! The YouTube subs and the Twitch subs, right?
Someone just donated to Tiltify to play the U with the tip thing. That sounds
Ray Rock just nailed us.
Thank you, Ray Rock.
That will always live in infamy. Thank you, Ray Rock, for that. Oh my God, it just pops into my ear. Oh Jesus! All right, we got our. Oh my God, we've got our Twitter question of the day. I don't fucking care anymore. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, what's the Twitter question of the game? I can't even talk.
Wow, Rangers completely befuddled now. Okay.
Now.
All right, so
just go, Finn. I'm just going to sit here and
our Twitter question of the
ponder
day. Head
life.
onto our Twitter page, which is Reality Skewed Gamers, and no vowels in the Skewed and Gamers for the handle. So it's Reality SKWDGMRS. It's also linked in the description below. Head over there as we have our question for the night for you guys, and it is: we all know what Finn is thankful for, and you can see the little pictures. Is Baby Yoda chasing?
Oh, for God's sakes!
What's
the damn question?
The question is: what are you thankful for?
Thank you.
And the best answers will be read at the end of tonight's SWGOH live stream. And I'm just watching that animated gif of Baby Yoda.
God.
He's just adorable. When he starts to walk over and change it behind the frog, it's so adorable. He takes these huge steps.
Why don't you and Baby Yoda get a room? I'm sick of this. Okay, I'm sick of this.
I would just stand there and hug him.
When's the damn date, Finn? You guys are getting married. I mean, good Lord in heaven.
I want a baby.
Oh no. God.
Yoda.
No, stop it. No. Loki, help me. Don't just sit there with that dumb look in your face. Do something. Kill Finn. Kill him. Kill him, Anakin. Do it now. Jesus.
Ring, 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 ring.
What is that?
It is the what does the fox say sound effects. Some Kitty Yoda just donated to the Kitty Yoda just donated on Twitch for the bits and got the what does the fox say sound.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a long stream. We haven't even made it through the beginning yet. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
I'll be honest, this is nice because we know what's coming up. So it's nice.
Yeah, it's
nice
fun. We like to have fun with it. You know,
it's nice and happy right now, which is not going to be the same way in a little while.
Finn, it's your world. You can do anything you want. You can do whatever you want, Finn. So, all right. So I think that's all. Then get your. We got the shout outs. Keep the donations coming, guys. Very much appreciated. So keep the memes, all that stuff happening. Tiltify, yada yada yada. So we'll keep this going on. You feel free to keep donating. It interrupts us, but we don't care because it's for fun. It's time to have fun. So let's do it. So, my Jesus, God in heaven, did they drop a lot of stuff on us today, Finn? Let's just.
You pick where you want to start, Ranger. Nah, you tell me where you want to go.
You tell me where you want to go.
Do we want to do the shout outs for the YouTube
No, we do it later. We do things a little differently here. Grande.
No, we do the Patreon shout outs first. If Grande, if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Let's do the YouTube subs and the Twitch subs.
And the
posted
Patreons.
I don't know if I'm ready for
I
this.
didn't see the Patreon subs. that you
Oh,
already do.
God.
yeah.
Grande's going to read.
They're all up there. The 3
All right.
boxes are there for you.
$2 from Ahsoka Meow Meow says cup is still pretty empty. Well, thank you for the $2 there, Ahsoka Meow
Thank
Meow.
you,
We
Oscar.
got some,
right.
I think some porgs coming into the cup. Yes, they should be popping up soon. There you go. Okay.
So here we.
You didn't kill me with that now.
All
All right, Grande is going to do a reading. So
Jason BM, why is Grande wearing Toad's hat? Fill me in. It's because he's Grande.
I'm just doing whatever.
There
So,
really isn't any other reason to it other than the fact that
have you ever
it's
seen?
Grande.
I can explain this. Have you ever seen that scene in Young Frankenstein, where the doctor asks Igor what kind of brain did he get? He says, was it Hans Drugel? He says, no, it wasn't him. He says, well, what brain did you give me? And he said, I believe her name was Abby. He's like, Abby who? And he thinks about it. He's like, Abby Normal. That's Grande. Abnormal brain in the melon.
And thank you, Elliot Warsful.
Oh, wow.
Warsful,
$20. Wait, I don't think
you
that's
very
enough for
much,
the pickle
Elliot
thing. I
Warsful.
think that's only going to give us the Poopville Baby Rangers. Because it wasn't 1 cent. You have to do $20 and 1 cent. Oh, no. We may have to do a pickle thing for him.
Julia Andrews impression.
Thank you very much, Elliot Warsful.
I could do Julia
Yes.
Child. That's about.
Oh, today we've been delicious cooking here.
All right, so I'm supposed to start with the boxes.
We need to
right,
do a pickle
Mandy?
thing for Elliot here.
Yeah, go ahead and do the Patreon chart. Yeah, we'll get that
Okay.
at the end.
Here we go. Alux12, Black Mamba, Bimatsu, CBO 97, Chaos, Chopper BZ, Clone Troop 211, Commander Skywalker, Contingent 33, Darth Teflon, Darth Bob, Devil's Treasure, Dobby, Doc Ravage, Dr. Feelgood, DSP, Guzza Buzza, Hogzilla, Hennessy, It Poops Bombs, Jacobium.
See, it's a soft
Jason
piece.
BM.
Jason BM. Jason.
What?
Jason.
Jason.
BM.
Jacobium. Okay, there we go. JT Tip with 3 P's, I guess. Okay. And then Just a Bum, Khaleeson, Kashmir, Matthew M. Thomas, Maz Kanata, and then Minato Namikaze,
My God, I pronounced it right.
Monocourt 72, Moss Mike, Indy Fox, Night War, Ouchie Dumpling, Pawsey, Ray Rock, Riverboy 12, Rose Taco, Revenator, Sanely Red, Shadow Val, Sith Lord, Slash Van Rhodes, Sniff 8, Spaceman Tim, Spider, Strum, Suicide Squad, Teals, Walter Arnold, and Utah.
That was a very good reading, Grande.
And yeah, Jason, I mean, if Ranger can't get it right, there's like no chance that Grande is going to get it right. So we have to make sure that Grande knows the correct words.
I'll work better on it. Okay. YouTube subs, Bagrongo, Bimatsu, Clone Troop, Contingent, Daniel McKinley, Devil's
Whoa.
David McKinley.
There you go.
Sorry. Devil's Treasure. Sorry. Dexatronic, Dr. Feelgood, FCME.
Oh,
Gino.
God.
Thank you very much. Really quick, Grande. Thanks to Too Cheap to Pay.
Don't
He
another
just
dollar?
donated. He donated another $1 and said, "Why isn't the extremely pretty lady on the stream tonight?" She is hanging out in chat with you guys, I think. She's hanging out in the chat. She knows she's welcome when
And she's more than welcome to pop in
she's
anytime.
more
she
welcome. Oh,
Baxter, Jason Hommel, John Moran, Molly,
Oh,
Mark
God.
Guzza, Maz Kanata.
Speaking of Maz, she
Revenator,
just donated
Stanley Red.
bits and did the
Nice.
stroking Wookiee. God.
Yeah, she donated 100 bits and got the stroking of the Wookiee.
Oh, God.
Sean Ragnar, the Red Kelly, Slash Van Rhodes, Stephen Nicholas, SWGOH Gretchen, Teals, T Money, Trezarevan, What Else 73, and Youngin. And then Twitch subs, we have Dan Koo Whiskatan, Big Country Matt.
How do you add
How did
so many
she-
letters to that?
Whiscan. Sorry. I don't
Yeah,
know.
how do you
I
get the
added-
Whiskatan? Like you added like a whole. You added like letters and
It's
syllables.
incredible. It's uncanny.
It's impressive. I have to admit it. It's impressive.
No,
Matsu.
Conrad and Clover, we just started.
No, he's saying
damn
he
crack.
missed the stream. Like he hasn't been here for a while.
Oh,
Doc Ravage, Dr. Feelgood, Doc Gonzo Wallabanger, F streaming, I guess, Grande Patron, Hogzilla, JC Dave 2, and Jerito 27, and then Khaleeson Roque.
It's Herito, by the way, Grande, because it's a Spanish name.
Oh, Helito. Okay,
He's from
sorry.
Argentina.
Argentina. I got it. And then Kitiata, I think is how you spell that, or how you say that. And then
Kitiata,
Maz Kanata, Ouchie, and then Pixel by Pixel Studios, /Fan Rhodes, and Teals the Smurf. Sorry, Dan Koo, for getting your last name wrong.
all right. Also, guys, if you have questions that you would like to pop in, make sure you put question in front of your statement and pop those into the chat, and we will get those read. So glad to have all you guys here on this Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving. So let us start with the breaking news.
Oh, do we have a Twitter? Do we have a Twitter question?
Yeah, we already went over the Twitter question.
God
Grande.
damn, Grande, are you paying attention at all, man? What we did
Sorry,
that.
I'm sorry.
I spent 5 minutes talking about Baby Yoda because of it.
Please refer to my previous statement about Grande and the abnormal. It'll all work out for you.
Ewokin, are we buying packs tonight? There he is!
Well,
He's in
as
chat.
a matter of fact, Mr. Man, I did. So there you
It
go.
was terrible. He bought a pack I'm not buying because I thought it was garbage.
No,
It's a
I did
garbage
just so
pack.
I could have it just to play around with the skewers.
It is a garbage pack, and he bought it.
Ewokin just
and
returns out.
let's clarify. In Grande's opinion, it's a garbage pack.
We just got another dollar donation.
Oh, we got another $1 donation for the ACS.
Finity, is it a garbage pack or is it a good pack?
I don't think it's a great pack.
Yeah.
Is it a
But-
garbage? Is it a garbage pack or is it?
I'm not gonna say it's garbage because the rate of crystals to shards is still slightly better than the packs if you get the lowest end of the crystal packs. But I would rather risk it with the crystal packs because the other gear.
I'm gonna do neither. How's that sound?
Good for you.
Too cheap to pay. Donated $1. Said, can Finn do his chipmunk stroking the Wookiee? No, that is only on lunch streams. That is a lunch stream only thing to get a live.
Well,
stroking
what
of the
would
Wookiee.
someone have to donate for that to happen, Finn?
No, that is exclusive to lunch stream
No,
only.
forget that nonsense.
They have the replay.
No, Finn.
It is
If they want, if
exclusive only.
someone donates, you can't say no, man. That's like me saying no to doing a birthday shout out.
You were saying no to donations every time yesterday
What do you mean?
or last stream.
What do you mean?
What was it that we were trying to get you to do, and then you associated it with a poll?
You mean run around naked? Yeah, I didn't want to go to jail.
It's
No.
RSG and pickle time.
Oh, God.
RSG and pickle time. Where he at? There he go.
Yeah, we're talking about the art.
I saw the giant pickle. It
Mhm.
popped up on the screen. How come there's nothing
Well,
else for the
donated.
other ones?
Ewok, what am I watching? We just had a donation of 666 bits on Twitch.
Mark of the Beast.
And when that happens, we get the pickle song. There is a pulsating pickle that shows up on the stream with the pickle song. The full version pickle song.
How do we do the Meow Mix song?
Oh, I can. No. I want chicken. I want liver. Meow, meow, meow. Mix, please deliver. So, meow, meow. There you go.
Okay.
Utah just donated $5 to the
We have a lot
Tiltify.
to go over.
Yeah, no, but Utah just
Grande.
donated $5 to the Tiltify and said, "Am I in a parallel universe?" Grande read a lot of the names right. What's going on?
Yeah, it is. I know. I did read a lot
He
of that.
said I was being kind. He said Grande read a lot of the names somewhat okay tonight.
Ray Rock said the pickle looks like a giant turd giving birth.
That is why it is the 666 pickle.
That is a nasty looking pickle. I'm not gonna lie about that.
So dancing for tips now, awesome.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh man.
All right. So where do you want to start off first? We got a lot of news to get to.
You pick. Let's start in dev
Oh, there's
announcements, and
so
you
much
pick,
good
Andrew.
stuff here, Finn, since last week. I mean, Jesus, God in heaven help us.
It is a pulsating pickle, Moz, because there is no better pickle than when it's pulsating.
So the journey stuff we all talked about last week. Geonosian territory, battle platoons, light side, event calendar. Where do you want to start?
We'll start with whatever's on the 21st and work our way up.
Well, the 21st was we did some of this.
21st was a Thursday, so we wouldn't have started with it.
Republic offense character reveal.
Mhm.
I think we can skip that because we're going to cover all that and when we get to there. So the journey guide. Well, yeah, we covered all that. Republic offense schedule and encounters. Let's look at this one. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a good one.
Which one are you on now?
We're on the Republic offense schedule and encounters. So let's just dive right into this. It's going to be a good night. So here we go. From our good friend CG Salacious B. Crumb says, "Hi, Holotable Heroes." Hey, CG Crumb. With the announcement of the Republic offensive territory battle in Geonosis, we'd like to take a moment to give you an idea of what you'll be facing and when you'll be facing it. First off, we'll answer the when. The first Republic offensive TB will start at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on December 2nd. Remember that, Loki. The phase, like Separatist Might, will run for 36 hours for the foreseeable future, but you should anticipate both GTBs getting reduced down to 24 hours when we feel the time is right. And now for the what. In this post, we will share with you not only all the character requirements, but what elites you can expect to see in which territory as well. Remember, with GTB, each player will get their own random set of encounters, so you and your guildmates may have different experiences. So in this, they break down like
surprise mechanics again.
Yeah. So it's oh boy. So you see the combat missions, and then you see the squad mission, right, of what you'll be facing, and then you get into. This is where it starts getting crazy. Looking at like the requirements. So we get into phase 1 middle territory. Combat mission. You need 5 light side characters at 7 stars. No GP requirements. Combat mission 2 requires 5 Jedi at 7 stars. Okay. Special mission will require Padme and 4 other Galactic Republic characters at 7 stars. And then the bottom territory. Combat mission, 5 light side characters and 7 stars. And it breaks down the elites. Then you have 5 more Jedi at 7 stars. Jesus Christ.
I think it's kind of cool, though, here. They have 2 different special missions, right? So this could potentially increase
it's
a lot
exactly
of our...
like that in TV. Like, it's not a actual special mission, but you have that one mission where it's like...
If that's what they're considering a special mission, then that's fine. Because those are also, I think, technically considered combat missions, though, on the map, if I remember correctly. But,
yeah.
Because the specials are usually the ones either that give shards or the.
You are correct, Finn. But nothing really.
If they do have 2, I think that would be.
There's
cool.
nothing really here that's like, oh my god, like okay, phase. I mean, usually day, the first round of any TB, you're kind of okay, But thank you for the bits, Dr. Gonzo, filling the cup up. There you go. Then they list like all the crap you'll see in phase 2. Oh boy. Then it starts getting creamy. This is where it starts getting really nice and creamalicious. All right. So let's see. The ship one's not that bad. It's 3 galactic ships at 7 stars, 1 capital, 3 standard. That's not that bad, and then you just do the mission, right? So that's not a bad one. So if you have your 7-star negotiator, you can use that. If not, you'll be using your mace ship. And then you can use your Anakin and Ahsoka. I think it'll be fine, right? So phase 2, the first one, middle territory, combat missions. Combat mission 1 is 5 any light side characters at 7 stars. Okay. Combat mission 2, 5 Galactic Republic characters at 7 stars. They all have to be 21,000 GP each. Well, the plot thickens there, Dr. Finn. A lot of elites in that one. Special mission. God, I can't say this. I'm getting angry. Requirements: General Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano at 7 stars, 21,000 GP each.
I mean, that shouldn't really be hard for Anakin, right? He has
No.
4 Zetas.
Great.
The
The 7-star might be hard.
Yeah,
but
it's-
7-star might be
Seven
hard,
star's
but
the
that's
hard
I mean, this is all designed to be end game stuff. So they increase the difficulty. So right now the max is Relic 7.
Okay.
And they're trying to base this around Relic 4. I don't.
Yeah,
I know it's a really high GP for where we're at, but if you're thinking about everything in the short term, then all you're gonna have is them releasing stuff that you can complete immediately.
Let's just continue on.
difficult,
Let's
so it's
continue on. It gets better, folks. Don't worry. It's going to get better. Combat Mission 1. This is bottom territory. Light side characters, 7 stars. Okay, fine. Combat Mission 2. 5 Jedi characters at 7 stars. 21,000 GP each. Wow. Oh, man. Then you have the special mission. All 21,000 each. General Kenobi. I think we're fine with that, right? General Kenobi is a character we've had for a long time. A lot of us haven't relic, right?
Yeah.
Commander Cody. What?
What? Is right on that one.
And Clone Sergeant Phase 1 at 7 stars, baby.
So I got that one. I got the clone sergeant. I couldn't get freaking Cody to there. I couldn't get Cody there yet.
What the hell is going on?
And you got to remember, this is the minimum requirement to enter.
This is a minimum
doesn't mean-
requirement, yes.
Minimum requirement to enter.
Oh my lord! All right, Phase 3, top territory shows you the baddies and stuff. Not good. Yeah. So you need Galactic Capital Ship and Anakin Starfighter. So I'm sure that'll be 7 stars that you'll need for those. It didn't say 7 stars, but I'm pretty sure Phase 3 and 4 will require 7 stars. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, friend, this is all 7 stars. This is not like...
Yeah, now we're on to 7 stars.
We're all...
Yep.
This whole phase is 7 stars, right? This is the whole event 7 stars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The whole
So there's
event
no
is
6
7
stars allowed for any of this stuff. So that's the ship one. Shows you what you need. Yada, yada, yada. Combat missions, requirements. So first one, combat mission.
let me say this. I don't know about the ships. They're not clear about the ships, whether you can go in with under 7 stars.
I don't think so.
The characters are all 7
They're going
stars.
to be 7 stars.
I don't think so either, but it's just not clear.
It's not clear, but
with what
let's
they
take
put
a.
here.
It's a good
So-
logical deduction that it's going to be 7 stars.
I know in Phase 2 they mentioned 7 star. Phase 1 they don't mention it, so I'm guessing Phase 2, 3, and 4 will definitely be 7 star. I don't know about Phase 1 of ships. That's the only one I'm not sure about because they really didn't specify.
Well, let's keep continuing on because it gets better. You need 5 light side characters at 7 stars. That's fine. Special mission, 5 Galactic Republic Jedi at 7 stars at 22,000 GP.
I barely
each.
make that. I barely have that.
Yeah.
I barely make having the 5 Jedi.
Yeah,
the 10
yeah.
Jedi total, where 5 are Galactic Republic.
Well,
and
that's
5 aren't.
okay, Grande, because in the bomb territory you need another 5 Jedi characters
Right.
at 7 stars, 22,000 GP each.
And you need ARC Trooper.
Oh, we haven't got to that
Shang-Chi.
part yet. Yeah, we can do that next, Grande. So you need 10 Jedi, 22,000 GP each, or higher.
And I have exactly 10.
So enjoy.
Exactly 10. Like, I can't donate any.
Nope.
I can't.
Special mission, ARC Trooper, 7 stars, 22,000 GP. And Clone Troopers and Shock T at 7 stars, 22,000 GP each. Which means, at a relic, you will still need... I don't know what high relic she has to be at where she'll hit 22. I think probably relic 4 or 5. If not, you'll need her as leader Zeta. And you're probably needed a leader Zeta anyway, because you're going to be probably using her as a lead.
If G12 with
you can
no
use
Zetas, G12 with both Zetas and no gear at G12 will get her to 22.
Yeah, so I mean, mine's like 21,000. I still have to make a decision on gear.
Mine's almost
Either
23.
relic her or get her with the Zeta. So it's like, oh my god. All right, and that's where you fight Reek, Django, B2 Super Battle Droids. All right, Phase 4. List all the baddies. Ships. You will require a 7-star Negotiator, Anakin ETA Starfighter, and 2 other galactic ships at 7 stars. So that is a 7-star requirement for Negotiator. You have to have Negotiator 7 stars. There you go. And then list all the droids.
I think also the that Anakin ship is also platooned in Phase 4.
Yeah, it's like Houndstooth. So.
But it's also a requirement. But it's platooned.
All right, let's get through this, and then we'll talk about the platooning next, Grande. Grande is excited. Combat missions, 5 lightsaber characters, 7 stars. Combat mission 2 is 5 Jedi characters at 7 stars. 23,000 GP or higher.
Yeah.
Special mission will require at 7 stars and 23,000 GP each. Ki-Adi-Mundi, Shaak Ti, and 3 Republic Jedi at 7 stars. Phase 4 bottom territory, 5 light side characters and 7 stars. Okay. Then the last one is Padme, Jedi Knight Anakin, General Kenobi, and 2 Galactic Republic characters at 7 stars, 23,000 GP each. And then the special mission requires General Anakin Skywalker and 4 other 501st allies at 7 stars, 23,000 GP each.
I mean, this is pretty steep, man.
That is effing bonkers.
Loki, what do you think about these requirements?
It sucks. Sucks for.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at my roster too. I think I have 6 Jedi that are Galactic Republic and over 21,000 or 22,000, whatever it is. So, my Zeta Luminar is looking pretty good though.
Yeah.
Zeta Lumi might actually be pulling you through.
I might
on
have
this one.
Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn finally after 4 years. But
I mean, I'm glad we're going to use all these wonderful Jedi that are OP. And, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're not OP.
Yeah, but they're horrible kits that suck ass.
You know one of them is going to be. I mean, you know it's going to be. There's going to be a few of these like that none of us have geared up. You know, Ayla Secura and Kit Fisto or something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be something like that.
But those two is they don't have Zetas, so you can't.
You have to relic. It's like
relic
Sergeant.
for
You have to relic them to like 6.
Yeah, you've got to get them.
You got to take them to relic 4
if you really want to use them. So I think the strategy is get enough to unlock Ki-Adi-Mundi really fast.
I mean, in each of these, you have to have 10 Jedi at 22, and then in Phase 4, 23. 10.
Yeah, I mean, Phase 4
and that's not counting the Jedi that you pull for like the Padme team and stuff like that. So, holy butthole. I mean, the Jedi Revan team does not count as Galactic Republic Jedi either. So
no,
that sucks. No Jolie or Basla going into those missions.
I mean, it'd be nice to have Ezra and Kane in there, but they don't work.
I mean, I'm just looking at this like Jedi. Without Jedi Knight Revan, you have to have 10 of them. And I'm just sitting there shaking my head like, oh
That's
my sweet God. And then like, who do you make the lead? Oh God.
It's a lot, my friend.
This is, oh God.
For a lot of people, just getting Shaak Ti to that point is going to be a big deal.
Oh, that's a huge investment. I mean, it's a good investment though because you do need it for gas.
I don't disagree with you, but I'm just saying a lot of people are still farming Shaak Ti. I mean, there were a lot of people who didn't get gas because they didn't have Shaak Ti done.
But I'm just thinking about this. So if you take out Jedi Knight Revan, Basla, Jolie, you can't use Ezra Kanan, right? They're Jedi, but they don't really fall into this category. You've got. And you have to use Shaak Ti on those other days where you have to use her on the special mission, right, with the droids.
It's going to be tough, man.
It's going to be tough, man. This is going to be really tough with this, how shitty these Jedi are. I mean...
And some of them get platooned.
Because Kenobi's going to... Yeah, some are going to get platooned. You got Kenobi that's going to be used in some of the missions. I mean... Jedi Anakin. I mean, Ahsoka's going to be... I think she's going to be part of the Galactic Republic team you need. So you're going to be dealing with stuff like Luminara,
it's going to be like Barriss and Plo Koon,
Eeth Koth, Plo Koon, Kit Fisto, Ayla Secura, Mace Windu. God, poor Mace, they didn't rework his ass. And you mean to tell me that Kit you think is okay to go in and face this kind of nonsense?
Dude, my mace is geared. He's 12.5.
Yeah,
my mace is 12.5, and he's not even 19,000 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. You got to take these to like Relic 4 or 5, and they suck. So it's like, Jesus.
Yeah, you got to take. I mean, here's the thing: is once you relic them, getting them to Relic 3 or Relic 4 is not terrible. The problem is putting all the gear on them to get them to Relic.
And you gotta, and then you gotta put 6C mods on it too, right? So you can bump a little bit more power, but you have to put 6C mods on these guys anyway. So they're
day
competitive.
3 and day 4. I mean, it's gonna get to the point where we can probably get through day 3. Day 4 is gonna be a bloodbath. Like, so effectively, since they bumped everything, we can consider day 1 and day 2 are probably gonna be like a struggle, but they're gonna be okay. Day 3 is going to be like day 4 of the dark side version.
Yeah.
And then the day 4 version of
that's
this one.
Just the beating. That's the terrible. Just don't even try it. Just go in there.
Did you see the line where it says we might be moving this to 24 hours in the future?
Yeah, when? Next 2025? Because that's how long it's going to take us.
It says it right here. It says it right here at the very top. And you're like, what? It says it, the second paragraph says it. We will be reducing it to 24 hours.
I mean, god damn.
Yeah, it's dumb, dude.
All right.
Next. The kid on Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Jesus. Well, let me see where we want to go next. Oh, my Lord. So we just did Journey Guide event cadence changes. Okay. Which one did we just do? Okay, we did the offensive schedule. All right, Geonosis territory battle, platoons, light side. All right. So, High Hall Table Heroes is from CG Crumb. With the Republic offense coming soon, we should be remiss if we failed to let you know that the platoon requirements were for this TV, as we have not done in the past. Like Hoth and Separatist might. Territory battles of platoons are static and will remain as they are for the foreseeable future. Because Republic offensive is the most difficult content we've included to date, all platoon characters and ships need to be 7-star to qualify for being put into platoons. In addition, Phase 0 will require General Skywalker a number of platoons, since he is not required for any missions in that phase. We know that this is a tall order to fill even for the highest GP guilds. But remember that this content is made to last for a while, and eventually guilds will have enough 7-star General Skywalkers to have all members fill the platoons, and all other members to use them in battles themselves.
What happened to the mushroom?
I took it off.
Getting hot, huh?
It's getting hot in here. Take off all his clothes.
Hot.
I'm wearing my special shirt, by the way.
Yeah, nobody asked.
That's great.
We miss you, CG Carey. Come back.
Come back, Harry.
We miss you, CG Carey.
All right,
back.
Finn, I know you got some things to say about this, because we were talking about this earlier, so I'm going to give
I'll keep it simple.
Well, keep it simple, but I know
you have some
thoughts.
It's the same thing I said before. I wish CG would not make these kind of posts anymore. I would prefer they actually have no communication. If you wonder why people in the community are angry at random things and always disappointed and why they always have negative things to say about CG, look no further than this post. Because we had defined back when Hoth TB was released that hero units were going to never be in platoon. That was the basis of all of our TBs. That hero units were the ones that were not going to be in platoons. We were going to be able to use it. That was part of their whole mystique about it, is that these certain characters would be able to be utilized all through TB. And back in Hoth TB, we focused on some of the characters like Captain Han and Snowtrooper because they were not going to be utilized. This post by Crumb basically says, well, we want to make sure that you're utilizing gas in the way that we want you to utilize it, and we don't want you to play with it. Yeah. So despite the fact that it's a hero unit, we are going to put it in platoons for Phase 3 simply because we don't have it as a requirement.
It's bad news, man.
It is sad, because this is exactly why there is mistrust with CG. This post right here and the platoons that they listed, needing Kenobi and General Skywalker in platoons in this TB while listing them as heroes, and Padme, by the way, who is also in the platoons. This is why nobody trusts CG. So if you're wondering why people are angry and always looking at the bad things on CG, and I've tried to be optimistic, and I was actually in favor of them putting it as a special mission. I thought they were actually moving in a right direction there by making it a special mission. It's difficult for people to get, but in the long term, you would be able to play with these characters. That's what we want to do. The concept of platoons, first off, is just stupid because you're telling players not to play with their characters. That aside, the fact that you are putting hero units into platoons, shame on CG. Just pure shame on them. I don't know if it's because of turnover and they don't remember what hero units were supposed to be.
I think
the sad part is I went back and looked in the forums. There were bugs where units that were hero units as well as special units were showing up into platoons. And they had to go and fix these bugs to the point where they then created static platoons. And for them to then come out with a static platoon that specifically includes hero units, this is why people get upset with CG. I don't know what else to say at this point. Like, there's nothing I can do to defend them. If they hadn't said that Anakin Skywalker was a hero unit, first off, I would say that was stupid, because why would he not be a hero unit? But the fact that he is a hero unit and you put him in platoons, I mean, I don't know what else to say at this point. CG, shame on you. You are the reason why the players mistrust you. You are your worst own enemy in every single thing that you do in this game.
If GK has to be platooned, it means you have to get up Clone Wars Chewbacca to replace him.
You can't win without these characters. See, that's the thing I don't understand. You make these battles so insanely difficult, right? We just went through, like, real quickly, but you look at the characters and stuff that you're facing in those battles, and then you say, by the way, you can't use your best characters to use them because some of you have to platoon them.
And you know
for an ability like an AoE or something that does absolutely nothing. I don't understand it. I have never understood that. I just don't get it. Especially, dark side, you may have a little bit of an argument if you said, well, there's less dark side characters, there's a little bit of wiggle room there. This is light side. We have a ton of light side characters that we can just throw in platoons, right?
I'm not even going to complain about platoons anymore, though. We know that's a part of TV.
I know, but I've thought it's always been the stupidest mechanic.
Oh, I don't disagree with you. I think that the whole concept of platoons is awful. Trying to find ways for players not to utilize their characters is not a smart idea. We want to play with our characters. That's the whole point of this game.
It's a collection game.
The fact that they're doing it is sad. But that aside, when you set up a whole thing with Housekeeping, that you are going to have hero units that are not going to be included in platoons. So these are the characters that are kind of above the rest of the characters. They'll get a little bit of a bonus. They're not going to be in platoons. We want you to farm these. We want you to work on their gear. That way you can use them throughout the TB. And then to throw it in platoons with the reasoning that Crumb put here, shame on them.
Yeah.
Just shame on them.
It's not great, man. It's not great.
I mean, there's nothing else for me to say. It's very sad that that's the way that they're going now.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what when they do these like stupid Q&As, and I'm going to say it again, their Q&As are the most asinine things ever. They don't really give any information.
Nope.
No.
I don't know why they don't
jokes.
Get these.
They just make jokes.
They're basically in a room talking to each other half the time is what I'm getting, because these questions are all submitted beforehand.
Yeah.
Why can't you just give the questions to them and just post them all? There is no reason for this to be live on the forums. They're wasting everybody's time.
I agree.
And I'm going to continue to have fun with it. CJ Fedora Hat is probably going to make an appearance during our Q&A stream that we're going to do on the 4th.
He's coming.
Because they don't know how to do anything right anymore over there. And more yeah, we could use the mushroom too. It's sad though that everything that they're doing at this point.
CG Chai Can is coming too.
Mushroom bill.
It's just sad that everything that they do at this point, when we like try to give them the benefit of the doubt and try to say maybe they're not lying or something like that, everything is slowly becoming a lie with everything that they've set up in the foundation of the game. And if that's the way they want to do it, then so be it. We had the thing about where they said that we wouldn't use currency for any characters, and then someone I hadn't seen it, but others said that it was there, and they
took it down. They took it down because I remember we talked about that.
I couldn't remember.
We have it on a stream.
Honestly,
we can go back to any of our streams and find that.
Yeah, we probably could, but
because we talked about
if Get was listed there and they removed it, again, they're lying, right? And they've just shown that it's just a habitual pattern of lying. And when you ask why people are getting upset and why every time they release something, people get all up in arms about CG, this is why. We can't trust them about anything. I would rather they just shut their mouths, not post anything, and just let these contents come out and just put objective information. Just say that. Don't even try to say like Hoth heroes will never be, because when you use things like never and you make things like explicit like that, and you create that benchmark for players, they build on it. If every time they build on something, you're going to destroy it, don't bother with it anymore. This is the same reason why I'm still storing up currency for Galactic War Store, for Cantina Store, for Squad Arena, because I don't believe a word that they say about them not bringing characters back in there. And it's because of things like this. They just lie when it suits them because they feel like it's a better use of their resources and trying to get people to fund it. I mean... So going back for a second to the last post, right, when we went through the requirements, I actually have no issues with the requirements.
They're crazy.
High.
They're crazy.
They're crazy high, right? But this is expected to be
I don't have a problem with it. It's just crazy.
But here's the question for everyone: how many people are going to be able to play this? You're releasing this end game currency, or this whole end game content, and I'm put content in quotes because it's just a reskinning of the same thing now they've released 4 times. So you've released now a new TV with these massive requirements. And I am okay with the requirements being that high. Why right now? There is no other reason than to try and force people like Grande, like Loki, and like the whales to actually just try to invest in order to hit the minimums. They are literally draining, and I don't mean this to be derogatory to you, Loki, or Grande, but literally they are milking you for fools by trying to put these in there and getting you guys to pay for it. And I don't mean you specifically. I'm just saying in general, the whales. They are finding every single way to milk the top 1% that is paying for this game, which is fine if that's the way they want to do it. I don't know why they put up with it. Probably like 95 to 99% of the guilds out there do not have nearly enough players to even justify going into Lightside GOTV.
No.
Like when Darkside came out, I was like, okay, some of the requirements are like 16,000, 17,000. That's at least reasonable. The other ones don't have it. Let's jump into it and see what we can get out of it, and then we'll make it. This one, my guild can't even do most of these. What's the point? And we're at 220 million. We're not. I know Team Money may consider us a baby guild, but
you're a babe. You're sorry, a baby guild.
If T is out there, sorry, but
you can look at it and see. You can look at it and see whenever TB opens. I think there are only like 14 guilds that ever have gotten 31 stars.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, they're still
we
working
haven't
on
even
32.
finished Darkside. They're releasing Lightside. It's ridiculous.
So they haven't even gotten. So you have 0 guilds that have gotten 32 stars, 0, and they amped the requirements up so hard that just trying to get to that same 14, it's probably going to take us another 6-8 months to get 14 guilds getting 30 stars.
They are literally doing this to milk the highest people, to try and get them to hit the 22, because they might be at 17,000 and they just need a little bit more gear, so they're slowly going to invest and move their way up. The other guilds are just going to be like, well, what's the point? This is not. And the only argument that they had against it, right, was maybe we'll just go in and deploy and we'll get some Get 2 currency. So they threw Get 2 currency into Hoth.
They did.
To try and appease people.
It's
not a lot. And in fact, just deploying and doing nothing in DOTB on Lightside may be better. Because I'm waiting to get the numbers. I know I'll give a shout out. SigSig is awesome. SigSig does a lot of the data mining and stuff, and he's working on trying to figure out the numbers for each of the stars. But just getting the straight numbers on the stars might give me an idea of how many stars we can get. And we may end up with like 5-6 stars, and that payout is actually better than 45 stars in Lightside.
You know what's crazy? So here's what's crazy is you might do Lightside, you might do Darkside Geo, and do Lightside Hoth, and actually have it, because you're still getting the Get 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then those people get gas, so then they can actually go in and finish the freaking and do the light side version. So a bunch of us actually go back to Hoth when it's the light side version.
It's
just disappointing the way that they're doing things now.
It's a strange concept. I've just never understood.
I mean, if you want to wonder why people are so upset with CG all the time and so negative, and I've tried to be objective and optimistic and positive about a lot of the things CG does, and I honestly don't have an issue with the light side GOTV. I just don't understand why it's being released now. Like, you're releasing endgame content where you're going to have a very, very, very segmented part of the population that's doing anything in terms of actually doing missions. Other people are literally just going to go in there and deploy.
I don't know.
So I don't understand what the point of this content is.
Or auto it.
If you can even qualify. Because now you add the minimum GP requirements.
But once you qualify, right? Once you qualify, I mean, think about it. I mean, you're going to swap mods, put your best mods on.
Well, you, Mike Grande, lower guilds? Hell no. No one's switching mods. There's no switching mods for our guild, unless maybe it's for the Wat Tambor shards, but that's pretty much it. I mean, you're welcome to if you want to, and it's appreciated. I will do that to try and give myself the best option, but we don't expect that of anyone. That's ridiculous. That's a lot of credits to always switch around, and people hate mods to begin with. Why the hell would I make people do it? Like, they're literally catering to the smallest percentage at the top and trying to milk them to try and get more money to force them into these high GP ranges.
Yeah.
So lower guilds are just not going to care. So you're moving towards you're basically turning a whole population of the segment. Realize what you're doing here.
I don't even need to swap mods for the Wat Tambor mission anymore.
No, I know. You're at that point. I understand. But just think about what you're doing to the rest of the population, though, right? You're focusing on trying to get money out of this top part of the community, which I understand, right? If they are the ones keeping this game alive, and they're the ones paying a lot. I understand. However, what are you now doing to the other segment of the population? You are releasing content that they literally cannot even play.
Nobody's getting 30 stars.
You're not even able to play it. You're not even able to hit the minimum qualification. You are creating an apathetic play group. The community is going to turn apathetic. They're not going to care about this game because all they're going to do is log in, deploy for GOTB, and done. There's no even conversation about, what's the best team to go in with this? What is the strategy on this mission? The conversation for the next few months is going to be, has anyone qualified yet in order to do the mission? No? Okay, just go ahead and deploy. And that's what they're turning this game into. And it's sad. We want content that we can actually play. I want content that's difficult. I am fine if they scaled the difficulty up to 22,000, 23,000. Hell, they can make it 24,000 GP in terms of their recommended GP and make it so you really need Relic 7 characters in order to do it. I would have fun running in there and just dying. I have fun right now in Phase 4 trying to see if my teams can survive that first wave. In Darkside GOTB, and most of the time they don't, but every now and then it's like, yes, I got a turn, and then I die the next one, but it's still fun for me to see if I can even make it to that point. I don't even get that with this. I can't even play it.
Yeah, you're not.
So what's the point?
You're not even able to press enter button. You're not
I'm just straight deploying. My first thing is going to be, Phase 1 is open. Here are your deployment assignments. Deploy in this territory.
Or I can do one combat mission. So like half the guild or 3/4 of the guild can do one combat mission.
Exactly.
And
why don't you just can make the difficulty higher without the minimum requirement.
The 2 open combat missions they'll be able to do, right? And maybe half the guild will be able to do.
But even those at the later phases have the requirements on them.
Right, 22,000, 23,000, 21,000.
That's going to be tough, man.
It's just becoming impossible for us to even play.
You're going to have to mod swap even to get there.
That's if you can.
I mean, so if people if people are looking for a reason not to play this game, CG is actually giving it to you by releasing content that you can't play.
I bet after the light side GOTB, we get a lot of people who are like, peace out, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already had a lot of peace out, guys kind of comments before, right? So between Darkside GOTB and the relics, I'm going to say at the top end guilds, we probably saw 5 to 10% leave, right? Somewhere between 2 and 5 players leave, maybe more. But so you're probably going to see it again with this light side one.
All right,
it's going to be insane.
It's just disappointing. We can't even.
All right,
So
let's get
it is
to
what it is.
Okay, next event calendar December. We'll look at this real quick. What's coming up in December? The login character is Kylo Ren unmasked. I wonder why. Is there anything happening in December that might justify a Kylo Ren unmasked being the character?
Baby Yoda's coming again.
That's not it. It's episode 9, Rhonda, you turkey.
Oh, okay.
No spoilers.
No, Baby Yoda's not a spoiler anymore.
I don't think Baby Yoda really considered a spoiler at this point?
Not for us any. Well, first off, as soon as the episodes are out, it's all over Twitter. So you have to like live in a bubble. But for us, it's a 1 week delay for like a moratorium on spoilers.
Yeah, we actually did 2 weeks for the first 2 episodes. So
correct. So the first 2 are open. So Baby Yoda is now full knowledge. Episode 3 is still in a moratorium in terms of.
And we don't talk about the episodes while we're here. We will talk about it Saturdays.
I want to get a dark side BB-8. I want that little first order BB-8. That's what
BB-9?
I want. Yeah.
All right. So we're looking at December. You can see all the events there, the mythics and all that stuff. So pretty standard stuff. Territory battles. We have Rebel Assault, Republic Offense, which will be, of course, to December, and then we get Separatist Might and Imperial Retaliation again on the 17th. Then we have 4 Territory Wars, the 9th, the 13th, the 24th, and the 28th. Grand Arena preview phase we're in right now. We're in our Grand Arena right now, so week 4 will be, let's see, we're in week 3 right now. No, this is the next one. I'm sorry, I'm still got GAC in my head. Week 1 will start the 13th of December. Week 2, 20th, 27th, and then we'll be in the 2020 for week 4. So, there you go. But, I mean, some of the big ones, let's see. We've got... I'm just looking for, like, Endurance, Home 1, Executrix. They're coming up fast. Grandmasters, Training Mythic... Emperor's Demise, During Droid. I don't really see anything that stood out to me. Anything that you guys saw, and that it's just like a normal rotation of stuff. I didn't see anything that like
nothing crazy. We're seeing the bunch of them around the Christmas time, though.
Yeah.
So we are seeing that again. So
they did
you
that
guys
last
are missing.
Year around
have a
Christmas
merry
time.
freaking Christmas and farm
and having fun with
say.
Thrawn. Yeah. They are missing some of the bigger ones though.
We just had this month that had about a lot of big ones, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a lot of big ones. Not this month, right? It was last month, I think.
October.
Was it last month? I think it was October.
Month. November we had.
It might have been this month. One of the months.
Yeah, we're behind on the times.
Yeah.
Trying to remember.
But yeah,
stuff.
we are missing out on some of these, but I mean they're giving us a lot of the other ones. So for anyone that's missing out on Thrawn, R2, BB-8, Yoda, EP. Make sure you guys get that ready so you guys can get that here as it goes around.
Finn, guess who just jumped in the chat?
I saw. She's been on our Discord.
Hi, Keyboard. The Planet Eater. Our Scottish lass is here.
Mm-hmm.
Looking fine and frilly. It is a wild keyboard. Let's see here. Sorry, that's that. And then... Are you prepared for the Republic offense? What's this one? Okay, okay, that just talks about ARC Trooper will be farmable. Then you have to choose. And then Shock T. Nothing really in that post that we didn't really know. Alright, so before we get into Malevolence and Ki-Adi-Mundi, let's play a commercial, Finn. Should we spin the wheel? I think we need to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's spin the wheel. So we've got the wheel of commercials. So
we actually had a couple of $20 donations too, so we have to we'll space them out here. So we had a couple already today, so we'll have like 4 commercials today.
Let's see what we get. Let's see what we land on. We got Wells Fargo number 1. All right, so we'll play that and then we'll be right back.
I started SWGOH a little while ago. With the top people on my arena shard having General Kenobi, I'm feeling a little left behind. And all I have to show for it is a 2-star cup. My friends have gotten so far ahead of me now. They all have Gear 11 Jedi Knight Anakins and Gear 11 Lando Calrissians, and they're level 85. And here I am just stuck at level 45. When I asked them how they got to be so good, they told me about Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is a bank designed for all the marine life. Whales, dolphins, goldfish, they don't discriminate. They will provide you a loan for your SWGOH gameplay and you can be number 1 on your arena shard in no time. Worried about getting a loan you can't pay back? Don't be. Only humans have to sleep in boxes. Whales have the ocean, the entire ocean. You can sleep in the water, or if you get bored, go up on the sand. My friends and I are going to Wells Fargo right now to get a loan. And tell them Grande Patron sent you and they'll give you 3 months of no interest. So go on down to your local oceanic branch of Wells Fargo. The service is great, and the experience is overwhelming. Please use Wells Fargo with caution. Wells Fargo is not a real bank. Spending all your money on SWGOH is a stupid idea. Make sure you know your financial limitations before spending your money on a game. Consult a financial advisor if you need to, but don't go broke. Trying to live up to the standard of Grande Patron is a difficult one, even when he doesn't have his beer. Reality Skewed Gamers holds no liability for the actions you conduct in your pursuit of Wells. If you do get a loan from Wells Fargo, please get 15% to Ranger J 1999 so he can open packs. So drop by today.
There you go, Wells Fargo for your gaming needs. There you go. All right, moving on to the next thing. So you have Ki-Adi-Mundi developers inside. I don't really care about that. I just want to look at the kit. Let's go to Ki-Adi-Mundi kit. All right,
Ki-Adi-Mundi's kit is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really good one. So he's light side attacker, Galactic Republic Jedi. That we knew that. Basic versatile strike. Deal physical final text, deal physical damage to target enemy. If Ki-Adi-Mundi is using a Tara form, he attacks again. If he's using Makashi, he gains 15% turn meter and recovers 10% protection. So, special 1 adaptive form cooldown 2. Final text switch forms, spell debuffs and gain 100% turn meter. It just talks about the 2 different forms, Ataru and Makashi. Ataru gives you 100% offense, 30% defense penetration, and 20 speed. Makashi gives you 100% counter chance, 60% tenacity, and critical hit immunity. This is a really interesting kit. I really like what they did here. Final text for his next special 2, decisive thrust. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy. This attack deals 100% more damage for each Galactic Republic Jedi ally. If he's using a Tara form, this ability defeats an enemy and resets all the cooldowns. That is just nasty. If he's using Makashi, dispel all debuffs of Galactic Republic Jedi allies and they gain 25% turn meter. Special 3A, Arturo Lunge. Granted ability only when using a Tara form, so you have to be in this form to use it. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict armor shred. 3B is when he's in Makashi, the Makashi jab. Granted, when he's in the Makashi form. Final text, daze all enemies for 2 turns and deal physical damage to target enemy. This ability can't be evaded. Unique 1 Jedi Council. It's a Zeta. At the start of the battle, if all allies are Galactic Republic Jedi, they have 30 speed, 40% max health, and 20% offense. That's sick. Galactic Republic Jedi allies with a support or healer will have additional offense equal to 10% of their max health. Nice. Unique 2 Master of Forms. This is a Zeta as well. He starts the battle using a Tara form and has an additional ability depending on which form he's using. When Ki-Adi-Mundi switches to Makashi form, he recovers 10% protection and taunts. Is he a tank? I'll go back up here and look real quick. Did it say tank?
Nope, he is an attacker.
Attacker, that's interesting. Okay. The Atari lunge deals physical damage to enemy. Okay, yeah. So when he goes into Turo, he deals physical to target enemy, inflict armor shred, and then does a Makashi jab. We were talking about those 2 abilities. So yeah.
He's all about the body parts.
He's
got the Aturu lung and the mustache jab.
That's not awesome. What that is, Grande. You're a very awful human being.
Oh, I got that wrong? Okay. Sorry.
Grande.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
Okay.
What did I tell you about reading?
I mean, a mustache jab?
It is not a mustache. There's not even those letters are not even in the word itself.
Yeah, the Atari lung and the mustache.
There's no
jab.
I.
The Ataru.
To be fair, he did call him Whiskatan, and there's no T.
That's true. I mean, he does do that a lot. So,
just saying.
I like the name Whiskatan.
just makes up name for people.
Just make. Well, we just had Stroking the Wookiee from XO66. He said,
He donated saying Grande time.
Grande time, yeah. This Stroking Wookiee's for you. And kind of exploded the cup a little bit. Very nice. So there we go. So, yes, he does take creative license there, Moscanaut. I'm sorry. But overall, his kit looks really good. This is an interesting kit.
Yeah,
because
I like the fact that he's got
it's
two
the first
forms.
one that it uses the different forms of the lightsaber with Turo and Makashi. So, yeah, very interesting. I like this a lot. Very, very good.
They want me to bring back the mushroom. That hat is like a child's hat. It's like, it's too hot.
Well,
too
you have the
small.
brain of a child, so it makes sense.
My head's too big for this hat.
Not really. You have a misshapen head, not a
telling
big
you.
head.
I'm telling you, my head
All
is
right,
too big.
so that's the kit
hat.
on Ki-Adi-Mundi. Sorry, I keep saying his name wrong.
The Conehead guy.
Looks
Yeah.
really, really good. This is a really, really good kit. I think him and Watt are two characters out of these TBs that are really, really amazing. I've liked both their kits. I think they're really great characters. What about you, Loki? You look at this kit, what do you think?
It looks pretty amazing. I mean, I hope it. They showed a little synergy picture with Lumi and Qui-Gon Jinn and all that. So hopefully it makes those Jedi viable.
Well, it makes them
And,
hit harder, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, goes back to our original conversation about the new territory battle is, do we hold out to make this guy one of the 10 Jedi we need, right? Or do
I
we
would
build?
say so, God.
The problem is it's going to take you 8 freaking months to get there.
I know, right?
I know.
Because if you think about it, let's say you get 50 shards starting out, right? And we do one of these each time. It's literally going to take you 7 months. 7 months to get him at 50 shards, and you're allowed to miss like 20 shards the whole way down. If you miss more than 20 shards the whole way down, now you're in month 8. You miss, if you miss more than 7, you're down to month 9.
So episode 11 will be out or something. and
That's,
then,
2025. I think that's a good call.
We'll be
So
good.
we're talking about like the top guilds, the top 10 or 15 guilds, getting him in 7 or 8 months.
Yeah, this is how hard this is going to be to get him. But just looking at the character,
it's not. So it's not about. This has nothing to do with it being that hard, though. This is the way that they're just releasing him. They could have doubled the shards and it still would have been difficult, but it would have been less time. They're intentionally trying to prolong the end game here, and they're forcing it.
7
To Grande's
months,
point, it's 7 points just by getting it maximum. There's no way to accelerate it. Their minimum time in order to get him is around 7 months at 7-star.
yeah.
Like, that's not the way the content should be if you're trying to get people to play with these characters. You can't even do the last special mission in Phase 4.
For
We're seeing that with
months.
Watt too, right? So
Yeah.
For 7 months. And look, just because you have Watt and you have him gear 11 and you have his Zeta on him does not mean you can win that mission. Even if you bring in 4 droids that are all relict.
I mean, what have we said is the biggest issue with this game? The fact that they're not bringing out content, right? It feels like half the time all we're doing is we're getting characters to add to our collection and that's it. Like, we're not getting any real use out of it, right? This is basically just making it so that we have to wait 7 months in order to get him 7-star, even to do the final mission. You might be able to unlock him quicker, right? You can unlock him in 3, in 3, right?
They could have done like what they did with Han Solo, just put question marks for all of his tags, and then reveal it when the first person unlocks him.
Yep.
I mean,
I don't think that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
They literally could have done that, like what they did with Han Solo.
I mean, this is like, hey, this is a character we're introducing now that you'll play in 9 months. What's the point?
and then they could have, and I mean, to get to an unlock.
Well, you'd play him in under 9 months, right? Because we will be testing as soon as he's unlocked.
I'm being a little ironical.
4-star.
I mean,
get what I'm saying.
3. But here's the deal: is it's going to take 3 months, 2 months and some change until the first people even have 80 shards.
Yep. That's another problem now, because now we're alternating between light side and... So the nice thing about WOT, right, is we had it twice a month. So we were able to accelerate it. Now we're alternating between light side and dark side, and unless they are doubling the shard rewards from both WOT and Ki-Adi-Mundi, we are going to end up having way less.
Leia was like 100 shards, or was she 50? I might be on crack on that.
What?
Leia shards, how many did we get? 50?
We doubled up Leia for a while too.
They doubled up Leia for 100 for a while.
For a while, as they were getting ready, they doubled up both the light side and the dark side.
Yeah.
So we were getting the bonus shards everywhere.
But I'm telling you, like Ki-Adi-Mundi, most people aren't getting it. Here's the other thing too: is what squad does he go on? Like in anything else besides TB, right?
Oh, I can think of quite a few places. I put him.
He's gonna kind of end up on his own new Galactic Republic Jedi team. I think
do that. I mean, I could see that working out nicely.
I don't see Kenobi getting pulled off of the Padme team. I just don't see that. I don't see Yoda getting pulled off of the Jedi Knight Revan team. So I was kind of thinking about this and figuring out what kind of team he would be, and I kind of go back, as weird as it is, I kind of go back to an old school team that I just really love, which is a Imagundi lead with Ayla, Kit Fisto, then Barriss, and Ki-Adi-Mundi.
That could work.
And it just becomes a counter-attacking nightmare with the Ki-Adi-Mundi lead, and then the counters you get from Ayla and Kit Fisto, because they can double up, call in assist. Yeah. Then you have and then you have Ki-Adi-Mundi, and they're all Galactic Republic.
Oh,
so it's basically a counter-attacking team. There's another one too with the Barriss lead to increase his health and just increase the overall damage output, right? So there's a few potential ones. So those are the two that I kind of thought about, and they're kind of with Jedi that most people don't really utilize. I think outside of maybe Barriss and very seldomly Ayla.
You're gonna have to have that team at like Relic 3.
Relic
4.
Yeah.
Well, for the purposes of combat missions, yes. For the purposes of things like GAC, you may not necessarily need to, depending how effective.
I mean, if you look at it, right? I mean, people are gonna do Mace and they're gonna do Plo Koon because they're ships, right? So they get double usage out of those. And I bet you see a bunch of people
Mace
with
sucks.
Jedi. Right, but I bet you see a bunch of people with Jedi Consular because right. But I'm talking about ships to use for the SIP section. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I gotcha.
Like if you're trying to do this if you're trying to be like as uber efficient with what you do, you're doing Plo Koon and you're doing Jedi Consular. As dumb as that sounds, so then you can have a Windu Plo Koon Jedi Consular team.
I mean,
terrible.
we'll see, but it's going to be a long time off.
Terrible.
I really don't want to spend time on a character that I'm not going to see for 7 months. So let's move on.
Well, you'll see him at 3. You'll see him at 3 months, but you won't see him.
But he's not. He's a ways away, and I don't.
Well, Chad is asking a question, and I thought about this, which is the Qui-Gon lead, right? With Ki-Adi-Mundi, and I don't think it's necessarily bad. However, at some point, you just don't have the skills on the team to really need all that speed.
No.
Simple example, right? You can put all of the Jawas with a bunch of speed on Jawa Engineer, and you can put him up with all the speed. What's the use of all of that speed, right? The other Jedi don't necessarily pull their weight in that team. And so if you don't have other Jedi that are pulling their weight, what are you going to do? And that goes back to if you had Grandmaster Yoda on that team, yeah, I think it would make sense. We could go back to the old Qui-Gon team with the foresight going up plus the speed with Ki-Adi-Mundi. That would be really awesome. But then you're moving Grandmaster Yoda from the Revan team, and he really is the main damage dealer. You could potentially put in like an Ezra or something like that, but you're really changing the dynamic of the team. When
I'm just going to put on the Jedi Knight Revan and just move on. Pull my Herbert Yoda out, use him just as a backup, and just put Cam on here and be done with it.
Cam doesn't get a lot of bonuses if everyone is not Galactic Republic Jedi either.
I don't care. I'm just going to have fun with it.
Yeah, it's going to be some screwy crap.
I said, let's move on because this character's got enough. It's a great character, but...
There's another Conehead Jedi?
No, there's a new ship out, Grande. It's called the Malevolence. It's here. Grande, it's here.
We can talk about the Malevolence.
Yes, that is actually out. Now,
I'm already farming it.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I'm torn on this. So this is the first thing before I start getting to this kit. I mean, I think the kit looks great. I still have to farm up Vulture Droid and Bomber, which I just started doing Vulture, but it's a hard note. It's going to take a while to get. Yeah. It's going to take me a while to get him there. It's like I'm just going to work on Negotiator.
They got a pack. For Vulture Droid.
I'm not for ships. Sorry, ships are a no-go for me no matter what. All right, so let's talk about Malevolence here. Grievous's ship. It looks pretty. It's a pretty damn good
kit. It's new content.
Kit.
The packs are new content. Come on, man.
Just put your mushroom on them and play with your crayons. So basic is fire, deal physical damage to target enemy and stun them for 1 turn. It's pretty nice. It's a stun on his base of the capital ship. That's not too bad. Special 1 is his charging Malevolence. Final text: dispel all debuffs on target ally and grant them 1 stack of overcharge for 2 turns. Grant all allies 20% turn meter, then call target ally to assist. So that's pretty nice. Overcharge gives 20% offensive defense per stack. Max 5 stacks, can't be copied. Special 2, all cannons fire. Fire! 4 cooldown. Final text: deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict offense down for 2 turns. This attack deals 10% more damage for each ally with overcharge. Pretty nice AoE there. It's a 4 cooldown though. Special 3, fire the ion cannon.
I like this.
This one looks pretty good actually. That's nasty. Final text: stun the enemy capital ship for 1 turn. Dispel all buffs from.
Never seen this before.
No, dispel all buffs from all enemies. Remove all protection turn meter from them, including the capital ship. Affected enemies can't recover protection or gain bonus protection for the rest of the battle. These effects can't be dispelled, evaded, or resisted. This ability starts on cooldown, and it's a 5 cooldown. Unique: let them come. Separatist allies have 50% critical avoidance. Malevolence triples the effects of buzzsaw droids on enemies. Each time the Malevolence uses a special ability, except call reinforcement, it summons a vulture droid if there is an available slot on the battlefield. It gains 30% turn meter whenever an allied vulture droid is defeated. Whenever another separatist or droid ally uses a basic ability, they gain a stack of overcharge for 2 turns if an ally is already overcharged. Reinforcement bonus: reinforcements gain overcharge for 2 turns. So it's a nice ship, man. I was looking at this kit. This is a damn
The
fine
kit is cool. The kit is cool. I will tell you, some people that have already unlocked it have said there's some problems with this kit. That the kit is overly complicated and like, if it's dazed, it'll call in the vulture droid that's dazed, and so.
Oh no!
And if one is dazed and one is not dazed, it calls in the dazed one, so you don't get the hit. Even though there was another one available that wasn't dazed.
Oh wow!
It called in the dazed one. So there are some bugs again. You know, what happened to our testing? I mean, did we test this a whole bunch? I mean, if people are able to find these problems on day 1 that the daggum thing has been out, I think that's a problem.
So yeah.
So maybe they need to do some more work on this ship, because now we're calling in, when we're doing an automatic call in, and we're calling in things that are done.
The kit looks pretty good, but it's got to work, and I mean, it's really good. I like it. It's a very unique kit. It's very interesting. It's kind of like Ki-Adi-Mundi. I give them credit. These are some very new, unique, dynamic changes to how they do kits and the abilities and stuff. I like that. I like that creative turn.
I do. I like the creativeness of actually attacking, quote unquote, attacking the capital ship.
Yes, that is really unique and different, and I like it a lot. I mean, that is really fantastic. So, yeah. But I'm still doing Negotiator because I need a damn 7-star Negotiator, so Malevolence will just have to wait.
I mean, we had this conversation, right? Is it better to have 2 ships at 5-star, or is it better to have 1 at 7? And I think that's an individual choice, but I said 1 at 7 is better than 2 at 5.
I agree with you 100%.
I mean, we had the same conversation when ships first came out.
Yeah, I agree.
You get more reinforcements, you get to level up the abilities, you know, you're going to be fast as heck.
Yep.
Versus everyone else.
I agree.
Think being 7-star is important.
I'm with you on that, Paisan. All right, and then the last thing is they have the dev Q&A on 1204. Of course, you know me and the turkey burger himself, Finn, will be there doing our normal stuff when it's live. So we'll be there to do all the questions and answers like we did last time. That was a lot of fun.
About something, Ranger.
Can you do what?
Can I disagree with you about something about Malevolence, though?
What?
About the fact that they're making all of these really cool kits?
No, go for it.
What is the point of them making the cool kits if they can't program it correctly?
No, I don't have any problem. Again, my point is just
on defense.
creative. I like that they're trying to think outside the box. The fact that it doesn't work is
they
another
can't handle
story.
creativity. They can't get the basic stuff right. We're still missing
That's
buttons,
a whole
and the
separate thing.
game
You're
has
not
been
going to get any
freezing up.
argument. Yeah, you're not going to get any argument from me on
Stop
that
complicating this game when you can't get the basics right. I'm sorry. At some point, you need to just learn to stay in your lane. You're not able to make these things complicated.
I'm telling you, I told Ranger way back in the beginning to do a basic, and Ranger figured it out. Okay, the devs need to learn how to do a basic.
Do a basic.
Fix the game first before you start adding mechanics that are overcomplicating things and making people invest into ships that are not working. Like, that's kind of a basic of the game. Make sure your stuff works.
Do the basics.
You can do it. It's a basic. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
That's it.
All right. So that's all the news for this week that we've got. So, Dr. Finn, looks like we lost Sir Loki, the lightsaber builder. He was so
he had to go take the family out for dinner or something, he said.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, he just wanted to eat some
and...
soup and squid. Get out of here, Loki. His Harlem wanted to go out for his ladies. They were hungry. All right. Let's do. What do we want to do now, Finn? That's the news.
Let's do a commercial here because we still have 2 commercials.
Well, let's roll. Yeah, let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel of commercials. Oh my God! Here it goes. It's spinning, Finn. It's spinning. It's spinning. What prize commercial will we get? If it's Wells Fargo 1, we'll spin it again. But we never had that where it landed on the same one and watch it land on
Yeah,
the
we
same.
did. We had Around the World France once before.
Is that Wells Fargo 1 or 2? It's Wells Fargo 2. So we're on a Wells Fargo kick. So let's do that and then we'll be right back.
Were you excited when you downloaded Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes for the first time? Did you soon realize that you didn't have the money to get high enough in the game quickly and just found that time was passing you by? Do you try to hide the game from your girlfriend because she has a 7-star Kenobi and you don't even have Galactic War unlocked yet? Then it's time that you come to Wells Fargo. We aren't like other banks. We don't block your account just because you want to spend money on a mobile game. Only got a penny? Not a problem. That's what loans are for. Need non-US currency to keep the popo off your back? Have some Australian currency. We have a lot of it. We're a legitimate bank. We're international. Let Wells Fargo loan you money, and all you need to do is learn how to not be a noob in the game. And Wells Fargo is constantly planning improvements. After our first round of marketing, we have increased our advertising budget. We have gone from 1 cent to 6 cents. That's a 500% increase in our budget. And now we are the official banking sponsor for Reality Skewed Gamers. So come on by and mention Grande Patron for a special bonus discount. Here are a list of our locations separated by the states. And we hope to see you soon at one of our locations.
All right, we're back. Sorry, I was trying to fix something real quick. All right, where are we off to next there, Dr. Finn?
I think we've covered everything in the news.
Oh, we got the shout-outs today, don't we, still?
We still have to do the shout-outs. Let's go to the meta report first, and I'll grab all the...
God, I don't really want to look at that.
Then we got to do Twitter question, right?
Oh, we still have other stuff, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Let's go to the meta report. Hey, everybody, Harry Carey here with another worthless session of the meta report. I don't know this, but you know what? You know how valuable the meta report is? It's got as much value as a poop-flavored lollipop. Poop-flavored lollipops. When you want to look at the meta report and suffer in silence, grab yourself a Tootsie poop-flavored lollipop. Back to you, Dr. Finn.
So... We're seeing that Darth Revan is still number 1, but now Anakin Skywalker is in 3, equaling very close to Padme right now. So we're seeing the general Skywalker stars slowly start to get up. We're probably going to be limited by the fact that there's not a lot of people that have him, right? So we're not going to see a huge increase, but we are seeing that the people that have him are now starting to utilize him, and he's working his way up the meta report. He's now almost tied with Padme. I'm assuming by next week he's going to be number 2 on the meta report. How much he's going to dethrone Darth Revan, I don't think it's going to be a lot, because just simply of the number of people that have General Skywalker, I don't think they're going to be able to dethrone Darth Revan from number 1 until the next go around. So that's pretty much what's happening now. We're going to watch that currently is that green segment to see what happens there, and we'll see that moving. Okay. However, ships, the fleet meta report.
Oh God.
Fleet meta report is going to be interesting because look at who's in 6th.
Really? Someone here has a Malevolence?
We have our first Malevolence sighting on the fleet meta report. There is one person currently taking rank 1 with Malevolence when GG is calculating it. So
I'll be damned.
Mm-hmm.
Freud was right.
So we'll be watching that. So we do have Negotiator in the lead.
There are 2 people in the top 100 with Malevolence.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So we're seeing slowly the growth of Malevolence.
All right. Anything else, or can we stop stabbing ourselves in the face?
No, I think that's pretty much.
Okay,
good.
Good. Oh, good. Oh, thank God.
Oh, I didn't give you the link, by the way. For the the meme of the week. I didn't give you the meme of the week.
Just put in Finn stuff.
Okay, I'm putting it in Finn stuff right now.
If you don't mind, Finn, putting in the stuff that is you.
When you do like top 100, look at how few negotiators there are.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Mm-hmm. You know those 2 Malevolences that you're talking about?
Yeah.
They are in the. They're also in the top 10. So we only have 2 Malevolences in the top 100. One of them is top 10. One of them is rank 1.
Yeah.
It's called science, baby.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I should have known. All right, it's time for the meme of the week, and this meme is brought to you by Finn, of course.
And this is by TK421.
It's a picture of Baby Yoda, and it says, 5-year-old me waiting for my mom to get off the phone so I can tell her I shit myself. I'm just going to let that sink in, folks. There you go. Baby Yoda doing Baby Yoda stuff. All right. And thank you for submitting the meme of the week. That's always brilliant. That's ridiculous. Oh, my God. Jesus. Baby Yoda. He's just sitting there going, I did number 2. I have showed myself I has. All right. That was the meme of the week.
Shout outs
let's leave that up there.
Twitter.
Let's leave that up there. Where do you want to get to next, Dr. Finn?
I'm getting the shout out words for Grande right now.
Oh, God. Do we really? God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. This is the time where we have to get prepared for damage, guys. It's coming. Yeah. It's going to be bad. I'm warning you.
Do a basic.
No, basic is not going to help you here.
Do the basic.
It's not. No, it's not going to help. It's
not a special.
It's a basic. Boogie woogie woogie woogie.
All right. Here you go, Grande. I am putting the list in Finn stuff right now.
3, 2, 1. There it is.
Woo!
All right.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Grande is going to read words he's never seen before, and
that's right.
Oh.
Just so everyone knows, I call my children by the wrong names too.
That doesn't shock me at all.
Apringo.
Okay.
Apropos Wooin. Meow. Atomic Fish. Bimatsu. Briarus Aragon.
No! You mess this one up every week, Grande. Say it again. I'm not letting you get away with this one again.
Well, his first name is Briarus.
It's Briarius.
Briarius.
And what's the last one?
Aragon.
Where's the R?
I just put it in there because Aragon is
It's
cool.
Aegon.
Aegon. Okay. Catherine Castanguay.
Good God. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Clone Troop. Conrad Erori Glover. I totally messed that up, that name. Danilo Papayas. Denny Crane, Dr. Godzo H, Roddy Patron, Jason Hommel, John Moran, JVU 420, Kashmir, Kazakagi 2 Easy, Maz Kanata, Mosdep Isley, Puddin' Tang 2, Ray Rock, Raza 972, Red Ribbon Army, Revenator, Riverboy 12, Ronin XI, Rooster, Rose Taco,
Go back.
Sir
Ronin.
Loki,
It's-
Skywalker Vader. What?
It's Ronin.
Ronin. Okay.
A
Ronin.
name we've only had here for years.
Skywalker Vader. Slab Meathead. Slash Van Rhodes. Stonewall. Suicide Squad. The Honkler. What else? 73. Wolfell. Utah. And DJ.
Very good. Overall, pretty good job. Good job.
Yes, you did. Conrad, I'm sorry.
Glover.
Every time. I know it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At least you know. Winnie the Pooh. Eeyore. Oh, okay. It's
Eeyore Glover. Thank you.
Eeyore Glover. I see it now.
Hi, Pooh.
So my apologies.
I need some smack, Pooh.
Look, I'm sorry, everyone.
You're not.
If I mispronounce your name, I really do apologize.
I mean, how do you do that to Ronin's eye?
Still better than John Moron and Jacobism.
There's some classic.
Jacobism and John Moron, I think, are still at the top of the list. Of
Like
your
if
worst
if you two ever went back and caught those and just put those as part of our little meme stuff. My God. Of UV.
I don't mispronounce it because I don't like you. How's
Butt
that sound?
sock.
I did not say butt sock.
No, that was
Finn.
That was Finn.
We
All right.
we gotta meme those.
Twitter,
All right.
Twitter
I do
question.
love that Baby Yoda is still on the stream.
I'm leaving it up there for you,
Twitter-
Finn. Remember my kindness, okay? When I need you to just
Yep.
shut your cake
Twitter
hole
question.
sometimes.
I was staring at the meme anyways on Discord, so it's fine.
That's true. Okay, what do we got for Twitter responses? Read the question again, Finn, and let's fix out
remember
there.
whenever it was the Renovator?
Oh, God.
The Revenator? I called him the Renovator.
Arturio's Dark Knight. He's our best listener.
Every time. All right. Let's go to Twitter here. We have a lot of responses, actually.
Oh, good.
Who's going to be judging it?
Let's just.
Grande, are you gonna
no,
judge?
let's just
Yeah.
have fun. It's one of those nights where we just read and have fun and laugh. Let's just have a fun night, right? Let's just have a fun night. We've been dealing with some serious
But
stuff.
we need someone to pick a winner.
Well, there's no need to be a winner. Let's just enjoy what the people wrote, man. It's
Okay.
not a competition.
So, first one. So you want me to read the name too?
Yeah. Let's see what they say.
Okay, so the question is, we all know what Finn is thankful for, and it's Baby Yoda.
Yes.
What are you thankful for? And the best answers, we'll read all the answers now, because a lot of you guys
These are- yeah.
right here, so let's go ahead and read.
For the
So,
Skewed.
first one from Rose Taco says, I'm thankful for Affinity, Porg, and Baby Yoda three-way. How dare you put Baby Yoda in that situation?
How
dare you?
Outstanding.
Do not besmirch the name of Baby
My
Yoda.
Best person on the planet, Roast Taco, coming
Hey,
with
just
a 10 for 10 right off the bat.
It's just like Gremlins. Don't feed Baby Yodas after midnight.
Mm.
Don't get them wet.
There are some funny memes of like Gremlin just being Yoda that's green.
Yeah.
It's actually really amusing. Next one from Sanely, who says, I'm thankful for all the generous donations from the RSG SWGOH community towards great causes like the American Cancer Society, and I'm glad I've got to go to Disney World to run a half marathon on behalf of ACS and meet up with most of the other RSG crew and few others.
Yeah, it was
And hashtag Stu Strong.
I'm very proud of.
We're happy to have Sanely.
Yes.
If you guys
We
don't know,
are.
Sanely does a lot. I mean, he streams and everything with his Sanely Red Gaming, but Sanely is also in our chat trying to always help us to set up the events and figure out what we're doing for the
He's just a
7th and all that
super
kind of
cool
stuff.
He's a super
So-
cool guy.
Sanely
He's really
is
cool.
yeah.
And he'll
And
definitely
as Grande-
keep you on task too. He's like,
He does.
Grande, did you do that thing you were supposed to
Mhm.
do? When are you gonna
Yep.
have it done? And I'm like, dang, man.
And
You're
then Sanely is so chill. Whenever you ask him something, the answer
Yeah.
is just
like,
yup.
uh-huh.
Yep.
And I'm like, this dude's
Yup.
the coolest ever.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh. And
Sanely
I'm
is
like,
awesome.
Sandy, did
Sanely,
you
I'm
just kung fu
glad we're
fight all
hanging.
those ninjas? Yep.
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 I sure did.
No, he doesn't say any of that.
Wrong
Just
dash.
yep.
Yep.
No, just yup. That's
Just
it.
yep, that's it.
Yup.
Stanley, did you just beat all of these guys with one hand tied behind your back?
mhm,
Yup.
mhm.
I sure did.
I love Stanley.
Holy crap, man.
All right, let's get to the rest of the names.
All right.
Okay. All right. Next one from Miss L. Kitty Kelly. She says, I'm thankful that CG put Negotiator and Malevolence in the same store. It was especially nice of them not to require a 7-star Negotiator for a Lightside TV. Thank you, CG.
It's a good thing to be thankful for.
I'm so surprised we didn't get a 7-star Negotiator required.
Yeah, but you know some of these missions are not going to work with endurance.
We did get a 7-star Negotiator one. Phase 4.
I don't think it requires Negotiator. I think it's just Galactic Republic, isn't
Negotiator,
it?
Galactic Republic, 7 stars.
Oh, did it say?
Yes.
Okay, well, there you go.
That's why they said that.
Yeah. I missed that one.
Put
then.
that in your pipe
Yeah,
and smoke it, Finn.
Well, that's
Glad
no
I
good.
That's why I said
Glad I went all in on the 7-star Negotiator. then.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dang gum. All right, next one.
All right. Next one is from Darth Scion, 1972. He says, I'm thankful Mace finally got the rework I've been looking for. However, I'm grateful ARC Trooper isn't locked behind Kyrotech. On a serious note, I hope all of RSG has a wonderful Thanksgiving.
And a
you
happy
too.
Thanksgiving to you, my friend.
Mm-hmm. He then also responded, I'm thankful I can get wicked drunk this evening and have a huge meal to chase my hangover away tomorrow.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is the correct way to handle things.
Yup, the nub.
Yeah. That is the proper way to do things, I have to say. That's the way. Yeah. That is the way. That is the way, Ranger.
I'm ignoring you.
You're supposed to say that is the way.
Yub nub.
Okay. I don't mind that either. Okay, next one from Kashmir. He says, I'm thankful for CG's lore knowledge. Padme, the true leader of the Galactic Republic. Gas kneels to take a break in the middle of battle. Ki-Adi-Mundi, more OP than background characters like Mace Windu. I've learned so much. To which Revenator then also responded, and Shakti killed Django and the Reek.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yub.
We ran out of time.
Chop,
we spent too much time programming for packs. That's the problem.
That is all they're doing. They're programming for packs in every way, shape, and form. That is what Clone Troop 211 said. I'm thankful for not winning that cross stitch during last year's live stream. Looking forward to December 7th.
Man, I still need. I gotta tell you, I will replace my little bug on the wall thing with a cross stitch if I ever get it. I promise you guys.
I wouldn't hold my breath, bro.
I'll say right now too. By the way, if he's still here, because I know he was in the chat earlier. Ray Rock, if you're here, FYI, I have the images for the calendar done. They are getting printed. You should soon have your 2020 Angels of SWGOH calendar. Just so you know. He won that last year.
Yeah.
And we were working on it. The Angels have been really nice and trying to put that together. We might have the Angels are hopefully going to be on our stream on the 7th too. So you guys can hopefully see them. But yeah. So Ray Rock, your calendar should be like put together. Like
we get one for free because we're RSG, but I mean that's not saying anything.
I'm not buying one. You can if you want.
No, they're going to give me one.
They're not giving it. I'm the one putting it together. How are they going to give you
one?
Then
you give me a copy so I can verify that it's quality material.
I'm not buying one.
I didn't say you had to buy one. I want to review the material so I can make sure it's on sheet.
Hey, this is Charlie talking now. If you want to buy one.
This is Ranger talking now, and since I want to review the material.
You can.
Revenator then. Revenator's response, I'm thankful for RSG as CG would have made me quit this game long ago if not for them. So really, I'm thankful for Porgsgiving, late cross stitches, chickens, and Eternal Twins so that I can keep trolling RSG.
We could come up with like a 12 Days of Christmas with our own version of all this stuff that we've got through the years. So, butt socks, porgs, cross stitches, Eternal Twins, oh Lord, pickles.
Although I hate it, I do appreciate you being around always, Revenator, and supporting us.
We love you, Revenator. He just gives
They're
us.
not Rangers Angels.
They're not. I didn't say they were, but I'm still reviewing the material.
Ray Rock said Rangers Angels.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh no.
Do, 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 do.
You can just see it right now. Ranger trying to tell them to do something, and Team Money just being like, "Shut the hell up,
That
Ranger."
does not work. I don't even.
Oh
tell
yeah,
them
me
to
and
do
Team Money will
anything.
cuss at each other, and then I'll be like, "You want to stream? Okay, let's stream."
And then McVenom will just come and hang up on you. He will. If you try to go too much, you're like, no more of this, and click. And there goes Ranger from Rangers.
When has she done that to you? What, does this happen a lot to you?
Try to piss off McVenom and see. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
She's
I
already
don't
gonna
usually
kill all
do
of them.
that, so I mean.
Yeah, I have a habit of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Pudding Tang 2 says, I'm thankful for Dolly Parton donating one of her bra cups for Grande to wear on his head for
Oh
tonight's stream.
no! Wow, talk about islands in the stream.
Oh my god. That is pretty bad.
That's wow.
Oh my god.
Next question. This is the image I get out of my head. Finn.
Eternal twins. 3 butt socks, 2 eternal twins, and 1 sidekick ranger.
On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 cross stitches, 3 butt socks, 2 eternal twins. There we go. We can do this. We could do this.
This is awful. All right. Let's see. Danilo Papayas wrote, I'm thankful for Starbucks naming a cup size after Grande. Netflix playing tribute to Ranger J 1999 by secretly hiding his name in Stranger Things, and Marvel for a whole storyline, Infinity Wars, named after Finn, and the Hulk beating up Loki.
All I gotta say is,
I gotta
Those are
say that's,
names in
yeah,
every
that's really
reference.
good. Yeah.
I'm working 9 to 5.
No.
Gotta sing it for a living.
No, Grande.
Working 9 to 5.
No, you're not even singing the damn song right. Get out of here. Just butchered that song, man. Heisenberg over there, I think, took some of his own meth there, man. Doing some of his own product.
Don't taste the sauce. Don't taste the sauce.
Don't taste the sauce, Grande. This is what happens. All right, next one, Finn.
And then Conrad Glover responded, I'm thankful for do a basic.
Do
the basic. Very nice. All right.
Is that all of
So
them?
that I think that's all of them. Yeah, that is
Okay.
all of our responses.
Well, thank you for everybody that participated tonight on those. Very much appreciated. Make sure you follow us on
Yep,
Twitter.
thanks a lot, guys.
Yep. So now we get to the questions. Let's round it up. It is time to get ready for some Thanksgiving turkey dressing and all that stuff for tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, Finn, are you doing marbles?
Yeah, I am doing marbles. I'm actually starting at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
God damn, Finn, why can't you just get up at a normal time on the day off? I was
Because
gonna
the rest
join
of the
you.
day, I'm going to be watching football, making
No
food,
lunchtime
and in a
stream. No
coma.
lunch stream tomorrow, right?
No
No,
lunch
but
tomorrow.
I will be doing my GAC tomorrow, so I'll
Thank
probably
you,
do that.
Maz.
Maz! Hey, Maz!
There
Oh,
it
shit!
is.
Maz Kanata
There
said,
it
Happy
is.
Thanksgiving to the people stuffing themselves tomorrow. I'm thankful for RSG. Maz, I am thankful for you.
We are
You're my
thankful for
favorite.
you.
And we're just
I
waiting.
will be stuffing myself.
That's right. We're going to get all
I'm
fat.
thankful that you laugh at my jokes, even though they're not very
She's
funny.
not really. She's doing that out of kindness, Grande. All right, where's the
We were-
pickle? There it is. There's the pickle. What about your pickles? Got the pickles. Oh, the pickles. Hopefully exploded the cup. Ripping out those pickles. Here comes Maz's 3 pickles.
There it is.
3 pickles of plumpiness coming into the cup. Dun 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 dun. Maz's pickles into the cup. Oh, and she's exploded it. Look! Oh my God, the baby ranger's going everywhere. All with the humanity. Maz has exploded all over us. So there you go. Thank you, Maz.
Oh, man, that was a big explosion.
That's right.
That's
Brought
what
to
she
you
said.
by Maz Kanata.
That's what she said.
I think she was disappointed after the last time when she
Not
donated,
this
and
time.
the porgs
She
were
came-
just like dense in that cup.
God, there was a lot of dead porgs in there, Finn. We gotta put them on a diet or something, man.
My pickle was in hiding, Utah, but it's slowly coming up.
Yeah. Finn's ashamed of the size of his pickle now. All right. All right. So we got
Let's
regular
go ahead
questions.
and, let's do a commercial.
Quit playing with your
Since-
pickle. You want to play with on the damn song, please, Granny. Get that out of here. All right.
Let's do a commercial, then we'll do questions, and
Okay.
then we'll end with the commercial.
Oh, we got to
so
spin the
can
wheel
add-
then, Finn. Let me spin the wheel. And it's spinning. It's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning. Where's it going to land, Finn? I don't know. Where's it going to land, Finn? It could be anything. We don't know. What are we going to end up with? I don't know. It's crazy. No, it's Wells Fargo 2. Let's do it again.
Yeah, we don't need
We reset it. We don't want Wells Fargo 2. We just did that one.
I have spoken.
Ronnie, what you should be saying is, I have spoke. It did. Around the World, USA. So let's do that one real quick, and then we'll be right back.
Reality Skewed Gamers has spent more than 1 year bringing you quality gaming entertainment and knowledge, and the RSG Crew loves giving back to their fans. With the help of Brockfinity Productions, Reality Skewed Gamers wants to increase the cultural knowledge in addition to the gaming knowledge that their fans possess. So in a departure from the typical gaming information that they provide, we present to you a new segment for cultural growth, Around the World with RSG. Today, we'll explore the United States of America, an area known for its great landmarks such as the Statue of Liberty, the Seattle Space Needle, and of course the theme park that everyone loves, Disney World. Grande Patron will take you through the United States of America today. Grande, take it away.
The chicken is in the corner. I want to catch that damn thing. What do I have to catch with? You think if I threw a jacket over it?
And that concludes this episode of Around the World with RSG.
All right. So that was Around the World. Jason wants to see the Kermit one. Finn, is that okay?
We'll end on the Kermit one. We have one more.
Can we let? We'll end on. So is it alright if we play the Kermit one last? So
yeah, we'll end on the Kermit one.
Yeah, so
we can do that.
We can do the Kermit one. So
Yeah, Kermit one.
She says even better. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get to some questions and wrap this up. I got some.
You want to do some rapid fire questions?
We never do rapid fire questions. We just sit here and dick off for 30 minutes. Yeah.
And then
we try.
And then Grande speaks and completely derails the whole goddamn thing. Grande, can you stay a human being for like 10, 15 minutes?
No, you can't. Okay.
Never mind.
So I'm only going to go through the questions that have come in by now. Okay. So I have my list, so we're going to do those.
Let's do your question.
First question is still Loki, but he's not here. So
we'll
skip that one. Mm-hmm. Next one from Eternal Twins. Question: how are you all cooking your pork tomorrow? Awful, sir.
Yes, you have to keep the moisture going to keep the flavor. If you just let it sit there and dry out, then it's no good. A lot of butter, garlic. Keep it. The juice flowing. You got to let those juices keep seeping in. You want that moist turkey.
I agree.
I agree. Moist turkey. There you go. Ranger said it. Okay. Apropos Woolen, question. I am trying to get ready for Darth Revan and Malik. I'm so tired of waiting to play the game. What's the min gear needed to get Malik? I want to play the game again.
17.5, right?
Yeah.
Well, no. He said min gear, not GP. So he wants to know what's realistic for what he
Gear 11 if you have the Zeta. If you don't have the Zeta, you're Gear 12 plus 1.
Yeah.
Because it's just...
That's right.
Your Zalbar, for example, needs to survive in that mission. Yeah, so making sure that you have
the Zeta with the
he needs
Zalbar
a Zeta,
mission,
and he's a good one to get to Gear 12.
But like, say, Karth at 11's fine. Canderous at 11's, if you got the Zeta's fine. I mean, they're just... We don't recommend
you're
the
going to want Zalbar for survival and mission for the damage. Mm-hmm. So there are two good ones if you're going to push to Gear 12 that are also useful outside of the map.
Agree. Thane Kyrell wants you to ask his question even though Loki's not here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's Thane Kyrell.
Eternal Twin.
That same one.
Yeah, there's several people trolling Ranger about Eternal Twins. I'm just saying.
They're all douches. All right, read the question, please.
Okay, so it's a question for Loki. How many more times does T.I. have to lose to Ma before you jump ship, or did you already make the switch?
Oh, snap. Damn. God damn. I'm an MC, and that's even I'm going, God damn.
That's pretty crazy. Okay, next question.
God, dog, man.
Next one from Durgan. Question: Grande, is the princess still in another castle?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, from my hat? Yeah, she is. She's in another castle.
Oh, Jesus.
Revenator.
Yeah.
Question: will there be a Wednesday night stream on December 25th, or will RSG break its longest running live stream?
There will be no stream on the 25th.
There will.
Yeah, we could.
I'm not doing a stream on Christmas.
I'll do it.
I'll do it too. I'll do it too.
I will not.
Yeah. You've covered on Thanksgiving and stuff before. I got it. We'll
I'm going to be a little bit busy here after the 7th and 8th. I haven't worked out the details, but I'm going on a little vacation to visit Mom because Mom yelled at me.
Oh no!
I haven't seen you in ages. All you do is stream and blah, 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 blah. She didn't sound like that. I'm joking, but she really wants to see me and spend some time with her. I'm like,
yeah, we're not breaking the streak. I'll stream it. No worries.
Finn's stepping up, even though during the lunch streams he doesn't, but he's stepping up there, and I got to give him credit.
All right, what else? 73 question. Since tomorrow is Thanksgiving, is Grande going to chase a turkey instead of a chicken?
Hey guys, I found another chicken doodle cockadoodle over here.
Definitely chasing turkey tomorrow.
Do you still use a jacket? And if so, what type of jacket?
No, yeah, it's a special French jacket.
You always gotta use a jacket.
Yeah, you gotta.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's called a French coat. You seen them? They're kind of like long and buttoned up in the front. Everybody's got one of those kind of like long French coats, right?
Yeah, science.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one from Durgan. Question: Grande Toadstool, are the rumors true? Mario eats blue mushrooms before visiting the princess.
Yes, he does.
There you go. Apparingo says, question: how do you respond to the Twitter question? Is it a DM in Twitter? Oh no, so you respond to it. Actually, that's a good point. I saw that you responded in a message. So hold on, let me read that one too.
Okay.
So for the Twitter responses, there was another one from Apparingo, who said, Ranger is thankful that he now has a reason to max out his favorite Jedi, Eeth Koth. Not sure.
Not happening. I'll do all the other ones. I'll do counts before I do that bitch.
Watch Eeth Koth be really good in this DM.
Oh, he does stun droids, but they have such high tenacity, not even his stun's going to land, so he's really going to be worthless.
It's gonna be so.
I'm going to stun you with my force power, and I'm dead. Just dead.
G freaking relic Eeth Koth. People are gonna have it, dude.
That just makes me vomit as thinking.
By the way,
about
that poll. We're going to be adding more stuff to the Tiltify. As we approach the 7th and 8th, we have some people that are also contributing that we're going to have their challenges and stuff showing up. But the poll for my Relic 5 is going to be closed at the end of the stream on the 8th. So make sure that if you guys are going to vote for whoever, Emlyn Holdo, make sure you get that in before the 8th. No, Emlyn Holdo. Okay, next question is from we saw Ewokins one. Conrad Eeyore Glover. Yeah. Question: can you get 58 crates of canned corn and rubblage with an RSG logo? I will buy some. And relabel with the Can we get 58 crates of canned corn and relabel them with an RSG logo? I will buy some so we can go around the corn. Really?
58 corns and I don't care.
Oh God.
Ewokin asked, when is RSG coming to Vegas? I'm now a resident. Come visit. And I know Loki talked to him because Loki's close by and goes to Vegas all the time.
Sure, we'll be right over.
Takedown games, Zylo. Takedown question. How many Zetas does Ki-Adi have? I think it was 1.
2.
He has 2?
Yes.
Damn.
Okay. There you go.
I think
what
he
are
had
his 2?
I thought he had 2. His 2 special and unique, right? I thought I saw that. I have to go back and look.
Yeah, let's actually go look
be
really
wrong
quick.
on that. Let me go look real quick. I could have misread that. I could be completely off.
Let me see. So he has the regular basic,
I thought it was 2.
regular special, regular unique.
Oh, I could have pulled that up. I have it over here.
He has unique 1 with the Zeta, and that's it.
I thought it was 2 Zetas, but
he just has 1 Zeta.
Does he only have 1 Zeta? Okay, I thought it was the second Zeta.
1 Zeta on his first unique.
All right, cool.
The Jedi console. That's it.
Revenuer says each unique. I don't know.
No, his other unique does not say Zeta.
Okay.
And
Unique 2 Master Forms
Zeta.
does not say Zeta on the post. It only says Zeta with unique 1.
Science.
So unless they messed it up, they only show 1 Zeta on the kit, which would match Wat Tambor actually. So
yeah, it's fine. All right, next question.
Oh well, Ma just donated $5 and said just a quickie question. Are all of you guys guild doing the new TB?
I assume so. I haven't been.
I am not sure.
Yes, my guild is for sure.
Grande's will because he's also higher TB. So
will.
I'm I'm going to put a link actually in the chat for you guys. You guys will want to do this, and I'm thinking I'm going to record something just to go over it. I believe Sig put this together, and I just want to give him a shout out. Sig is pretty awesome. He does a lot of the data mining, and that link actually gives you a breakdown of Lightside GOTV in terms of the numbers that you need for your guilds in order to figure out whether or not it's worth it for you to do it. So you can see how much GP is needed for each of the different stars in the zones for each phases, as well as a breakdown of how much GP. Too? Yeah, he data mined it for Lightside GOTV based on the last update. So you'll also get a breakdown of the GP you get for the different waves. So if you're trying to calculate what you need, right, you can use these numbers in order to try and figure out how many waves you think your guild can reasonably get, figure out what GP you're getting, figure out how much it is going to be basically for deployment only versus with some of these. But shout out to, I believe this was Sig, who was the one that did that. So I am not sure. I'm going to be spending the next, 3 days? I think it's 3 days before the next TV starts.
4 days,
I'm going to be,
I think.
Yeah. So I am going to be reviewing the data to try and figure out where we are. And what I think we'll reasonably get and see. I think we are going to do it because the rewards for even lower stars is better than Lightside Hoth, even with the added Get 2. With what we can get with just deployment and very minimal combat missions, because we're only able to do about half the combat missions anyways, just with the way this is set up. So I think the answer is yes, but I don't know. I'll probably know in the next couple days.
All right.
Let's see. Conrad Eor Glover question: can someone tell CG to put in a fix for frozen devices or lost network to restart arena matches?
Sorry, no, we can't help you right now.
They have other things.
I am sorry, we are trying to get the content.
I have been getting, unfortunately, it's so weird. Since the last update where they've tried to fix all of the missing buttons, I have ended up getting that like circling thing more times than I can imagine. Just going from one screen to another leaves me with that circle. And it doesn't get stuck, but it spends like 5 seconds circling to try and load something before going into another scene. It's really weird. And then one battle got locked up for me where I just got stuck in the middle of an attack and I was done. Luckily, it was just an arena battle and I was just hitting auto anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. But it actually got stuck in an auto. So, yeah, they have a lot of things to fix in this. If they don't know already, then we already talked about them and their ability to fix things. Danilo Papaya's question: do you think or know if CG can check for TB participation, which would result in visible signs of people not playing Lightside GOTV?
No idea, nor do I care.
They do. Yeah, but it is a way that you have to manipulate it. It is the prohibit that you can put in. So you can prohibit all of the missions.
You can look at TBs and see.
You can, but you don't necessarily. So here's the interesting thing with TB, right? You can't tell whether or not their missions are done in fleet or in the characters, right? And for like the higher end guilds, people sometimes deploy fleet and there's no reason to do the combat missions. Like there's nothing there. So people don't necessarily do the combat missions. So the numbers kind of get thrown off. And when you see like they've completed 3 missions, you don't know if they've completed 2 character and 1 ship or something less. They don't have it broken down by the different zones.
You don't know if they had a ham sandwich. Were they drinking coffee? Or were they dieting? Were they on they were on a juice diet? We don't know these things.
But what you can do is actually prohibit one of the character zones. Right? And that's assuming your guild is doing everything, because unless you're using the prohibit to actually prevent them from doing it, you can prohibit one of the zones, and then that will show up as rogue action. And so based on the rogue actions, if you're tracking that after each of the waves, you can see whether or not they attempted something in that particular zone, and then you'll know whether or not they did combat missions. Or they don't have anything clear, but it is something that you can...
counterpoint, Finn, they could hire their own personalized drone to spy on these people as they play.
Yeah, that's still Yeah, that's still kind of difficult, but yeah.
It's only difficult if you don't have the Finn. When there's
just
a
do
will,
it.
there's a way. Quit being such a goddamn negative
I
Nancy.
just do everything I can possibly do. If I can't do it, then I don't do it. But if I can do it, then I
Yeah, I know.
do it.
But a lot of guilds are looking for a way to track it, right? And so that's always officer resources in these things are not good. They're actually so bad that after TB, right, you can't even review what happened.
No, it shuts off and turns down, so you better be taking snapshots.
It's like-
Yep, you need somebody there in like the last few minutes of the last phase in order to get screenshots to see whether or not somebody wasn't participating in that wave. Like
it would be nice.
Unfortunately.
It would be nice.
I just try to be number one in platoon.
Not a hold our
deploys,
breath, bro.
Number one in GP.
He never wants to be number 2. He's always gonna be number 1.
Well, I don't ever end up as number 1, but I always end up in like the top
He
5.
tries. That's why he's number 2. All right, next question, Dr.
Yeah, so there are ways, but you have to manipulate what they have in game, and it's not the easiest thing, but yeah. There are ways.
All right, next question, Dr. Finn.
I don't want to read this, but I'm reading it anyways.
Well, do it anyway.
Dexatronic question: why was Grande dressed up like the president's manhood? He's saying Stormy Daniels said, "You know what looks like Toad from Mario Kart."
Oh my God! Next question.
It's the funny hat, man.
Eternal Twins. So, what is the donation amount for Finn to do his chipmunk stroking Wookiee? I will put up a reward on Tiltify during the stream for it. Until the charity stream, it's not happening. Just so you know. And if you don't know what the chipmunk stroking Wookiee is, you can go back to the lunch stream today. Yeah. Keyboard, the Planet Eater. Question: if you were stuck in Galaxy of Heroes, what character would you be and why?
Oh, we already know this. I will be Darth Revan. Finn will be, of course, Jedi Counselor Finn, as we represent ourselves at ACS. And, of course, Grande would be Lobot. So, there you go.
Lobot.
Lobot Finn. This guy.
No, it's the GoBot theme song, Finn. Quit screwing that up. It's not rocket science. It's the Lobots, the Lobots. Thank you.
All right, next question.
Lobot in a half hat.
What?
Lobot
No.
Dexatronic. Wait, Dexatronic. I've got the MK2 currency to take Negotiator to 6-star, but 10k away from the Malevolence. My fleet arena is all 6-star, so it's hard to get number 1. Will I regret waiting to unlock the Malevolence?
I don't think so.
I honestly though, if you need a 7-star Negotiator for light side TV and there's no place where you need Malevolence now, I would say it's 7-star Negotiator first.
Yeah. You need a Negotiator for phase 4, so.
Oh, the Negotiator. All right, next question, Dr. Finn.
Let's see. Next question is from Revenator. He says, now that the Galactic Republic Jedi I required for Lightside GeoTV, will Ranger finally be working toward that Eeth Koth lead with Kit Fisto and I'm gonna die?
What was the next question, please?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I've already answered this a million times.
He will if his guild needs to.
If my guild says we need you to do this, I do it. Like the ARC Trooper, I'm it's for the guild.
So anyone from MC3 over here, just letting you know.
Officer.
Any officer from MC3.
They know better. They don't interfere.
There you
nice
go.
try. It's not going to happen. So.
Here's the thing. We all got so many clones we've got to work on that we'll probably be working on all these clones first before we start going, okay, now which Jedi should we take?
Well, some of these are Galactic Republic Jedi specific.
I understand.
It's scattered all over the place. But yeah, I agree. You focus on the Ki-Adi-Mundi mission first before anything else.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
Let's see. And last question from the Sedge. Question: who to farm first, BB-8 or C-3PO? I have nothing left to farm, only in Cantina. I need Chirpa, Kylo. I think it's Kylo Unmasked. Vets and GBA. What order? Oh, I think it's both. What order both Kylo and Chirpa are at 6-star, and GBA is at 5-star. Vets at 0.
You got to finish GBA, but then.
But GBA doesn't get you any of the.
I know, but here's the thing. So here's the thing. Yeah, the vets are. Oh God. So let's think about this. Chirper's a good call, right? Because you mentioned 3PO.
Then you get the Zetas too, right?
Yeah.
And the Ewoks don't really need a lot of gear, which is nice, and 3PO is awesome.
Yeah.
So
Chirpa's
you
fine
can end up with like
me.
8 and 9 Chirpa. You can put a Zeta on him. You'll have a semi-reasonable team for GAC as a cleanup squad with that Ewok.
Not bad.
So I think
You could throw a
Chirpa
Womp
is
on
a
that
good
team.
start.
I would say vets are last, man. God, dog, man, that is a.
Yeah, but you need them for JTR, right?
Yeah, but she's not a
The
priority.
question is, how useful is she now?
She's
Man,
good.
I use her every freaking GAC.
I know, but compared to the other teams.
Grande. Yeah, the question, Grande, I use her too because I see First Order a lot, and she's a good counter. But the question is, if you didn't have JTR, did you have an alternative for that?
Yeah.
And usually the answer with JTR in particular is yes. Like she doesn't seem to bring anything to the team, like the Resistance in general, right? I don't think the Resistance are a very strong team. You can find uses for them, but I don't think it's a use that isn't replaceable. Most of the time, like if you look at CLS, if you look at like CLS Han and Chewie, for example, there's nothing that really replaces that kind of damage. Some of the teams you just need like a CLS, Jedi Knight Revan, Traya, Darth Revan, Gas, like they all bring something that's very unique for the level of character that they are.
A multiple
Jedi Training Rey just doesn't seem to do that.
No, JTR,
she's a good character.
She can handle some teams, right? Like she can handle bounty hunters, she can handle First Order, she can handle a couple other teams. But when you get to the upper echelon, when we're doing our roster reviews, is why we have people focus on certain characters on purpose. Because having a JTR is nice. Don't get me wrong, she's a good character, and the Resistance is a pretty good team. But when you compare to Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, Gas, Sith Triumvirate, CLS, I mean, that's 5 teams, Padme, those teams right there, you can use in multiple different ways and in multiple different makeups and just go kick it. I mean, you can take Han, CLS, and Chewie and kick the crap out of a lot of teams. You can't do that necessarily with JTR. That's why it's lower tier. Eventually, if you want to work on her and get that team going, go for it. She's a great team. But it doesn't have as much usage or flexibility or diversity as these other teams. Just the kits.
Here is the one caveat, though, right? We don't know what's coming with episode 9.
No, that's the other point. We don't know. We know the journey.
Yeah, but if he started something already, he needs to finish what he started.
If he was farther along with the vets, Grande, I would agree with you. But he said the vets are at 0 shards, so I'm not even.
The vets are at 0, but did he have like a Chirpa he already worked on and something else?
Yeah,
his Kylo Ren, his Kylo, and his Chirpa are at 6 stars, and his GBA is at 5 star.
He needs to finish all of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even touch the vets for a while.
Yeah.
Now, maybe this changes with episode 9, but as it currently stands, I wouldn't touch that. Okay. Yeah, so which one would you go first? I think Chirpa, because I think 3PO probably has the biggest benefit right now.
Yeah,
same thing to comment about BB-8.
Too, right? They give you Zetas for Wicket.
Yeah, I think my order would be Chirpa, then GBA, and then go back to the Kylo.
I like that one too, yeah.
I'm okay with that, yeah.
Yeah, because BB-8 works well with the Jedi Training Rey, but you're not working with the vets, so you can wait on BB-8. Yeah, wait on
BB-8 do BB-8 do BB-8 do BB-8.
It's unfortunate. BB-8 is a good character, but again, it's just where you're going to use him, and you might put him on a Grievous nuke team or something like that, but that's not really.
It's not a
lot of people are now shifting to the Grievous regular team with him in the lead for defense now.
On
so
TW,
it's just a matter of trend.
And throwing Watt on that team.
That team was a pain.
Or they already got, or they had to relic Droideka in order to get gas. So
So I think that would be the order: Chirpa, GBA, Kylo, and then you can go to the vets if they don't throw anything else into. Well, you have ARC Trooper now too in Cantina. No, we have a couple more here.
Okay.
Come on, fire away.
So the Sedge also asks, if you don't have Malik, is it easier to climb an arena with a Grievous team or a Padme team?
Both. Both kick ass. They just suck on defense.
They do suck on
defense. It is not a problem climbing. Grievous and Padme both on offense are phenomenal.
I would say that Grievous is less gear. There's a guy that's running.
That's a great point. Yeah.
There's a guy who's running he's got some kind of like the little T droid, whatever his name is, T3 guy, and he's got He's got a IG-88 lead, and the only character that's relic on that team is Grievous, relic 7.
And he can climb.
That dude takes like rank 4 every day, and I'm glad he's there because he lets me finish one of my freaking one of my quests that I have to do with like all Jedi or something. So yeah.
So
I mean,
Conrad just said JTR is almost essential for Sith Raid. Not anymore.
no, it's not.
not anymore.
There's actually better teams than Jedi Training Ray in Phase 1 and Phase 3.
Yep.
In every single phase, basically. Jedi Training Ray has been phased out in late game.
I mean, she's
so it depends on where you are. She's still good, but yeah, she's not the highest damage dealer anymore.
And I got to tell you that if you have her already, I mean, I have her Relic 5 or Relic 4. I mean, you can basically do 25% of P1. But
yeah, we're not saying she's a bad character. In fact, just the opposite. It's just priority of
the
characters.
other thing too is where.
I'm actually going to say it. She is underwhelming for the amount of stuff you need to get for her. She, to me, right now, is the most disappointing character that requires you to have a legendary. Like a journey character, she's disappointing.
Well, I mean, look, I'd rather see somebody farm Ewoks for C-3PO.
I would too. I would too.
Exactly.
And
Like you're prioritizing a legendary.
I mean GBA. I mean we're talking about GBA versus one for the vets, which is I think a great move because the Geonosis are proving to be so good. Yeah, GBA is so good.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if you don't have the rest of the Geonosians, you could just Zeta GBA and throw GBA on your Malik team.
Oh yeah, that's what I use. It's great.
That's what I use.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're prioritizing just regular Cantina characters and legendaries over a journey character. To me, she is the most disappointing character in the game. Not that she's bad, but for the amount of stuff that we need for her and her use.
I mean, at this point,
she's disappointing.
At this point, we would not tell someone to go farm the vets when ARC Trooper is in there. We would not tell if somebody told me they had no vets and they never got JTR, we'd probably tell them
I'd say if you had everything else besides that, I'd say you're cooking. You're just fine.
I mean, we would tell you at some point to go back for it.
Absolutely.
But at some point we would tell them to forego relics and go get Han and Chewie, the vets, over getting relics. Oh man, that's a tough call.
That's a tough call.
But I say this again, caveat. Episode 9 is coming out. We have no idea if there's another level to Rey that's going to be better.
Yeah.
So all of this may change, but as it currently stands, there is no point really in Rey anymore.
Yeah. If you need Jedi training Rey and Holdo and freaking Rose all at like 22K
Stormtrooper, welcome
in order to get Sith troop, in order to get some kind of OP other team, then all of a sudden all that goes out the window. But we don't know that yet.
Maz and JSBM want you to switch it so our cameras are bigger.
All right. First, Maz is like, I love that the baby.
They want the Yoda, but they want it smaller. They want ours in the baby.
Make up your mind. Maz first said God dang it, Maz, you're my favorite. I love you, but make up your mind. First, you said you love the fact that the baby Yoda was there. Now you're saying
now they have both. Now they have both. Now they have the baby Yoda.
Come on, man. Come on, Maz.
All right, next question.
I'll do anything you ask. You gotta make up your mind, sweetie.
Next question.
Okay. And then last one from Eternal Twins. Question: Can we get a cameo from CG Viking? I think he has a lot to say about the PAX and Lightside GOTV.
You'll have to wait for December 4th.
Oh man.
We don't know if CG Viking is going to be at this.
I thought he was on the list.
We never know.
Well,
was he on the list for the?
He'll make a special appearance. He'll make a special appearance. I thought his name was on the list, but
I didn't actually look to see. Let me see.
I thought I saw his name on there.
I'm gonna look right now. CG Viking is there. We have Top Hat, Sven GG, Viking, Cyanides, SB Crumb, and then question mark. That's a senior artist, and we know all of that doesn't mean anything because they will have random people jumping in there too. So.
Sven is so svelte. Sven is.
I like Sven. I'm a fan of CG Sven. Actually,
Sven is.
Might need a translator, but it's actually pretty awesome.
All right, next question.
All right, is that it?
You guys in chat are crazy.
What
Maz said both. She says, I know. And Jorgen's like, fight. It's like, can we ever not fight?
That'd be boring, man.
More fun that way. That's it for questions.
Okay, that's it for questions. So we need to play the Kermit the Frog commercial.
Hit the like button.
Well, let's go ahead and do all the closeout, and then we'll do the commercial at the very end to close it out.
Okay, we'll close it out that way. Okay, so let me Do this, and then the special shout out to our gold VIPs, Finn. What can you say about these folks?
They are some of our biggest supporters, so we really
them.
appreciate it. I think in the start of the new year, by the way, we're going to add a new tier. But we're just trying to figure out what we can give you guys. But I think we're going to add another tier to this. You haven't updated the text of the gold patrons either. I tagged you today with it too.
I saw it. I saw the tag.
Oh, shut up, Grandy. You don't do anything for this stream. Get out of here.
I just, you're absolutely right. I do 0, but I did see the tag.
You listen, this guy here, man, the balls on Grande, I swear to God, man. Doesn't do a damn thing but show up and make my blood pressure go up, and then it's going to sit there and say some shit like that.
But they're massive, bro.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I know. Look at the he says. It's on his wall too.
Unbelievable, man. The cojones. I know.
Ranger,
Ranger, I was looking through all the notes and stuff, and I get the guy look at that damn thing. You're talking shit. Again.
I am talking shit.
Unbelievable, man.
But really, big thanks to all of our gold patrons.
You know what? We're not going to stop. I'm going to go
supporting
update this right now, just because Grande noticed it. You know, we better get it fixed here. Let me see here. Update gold Patreon. Hold on, let me do it real quick.
Hey, Ranger, have you seen my stapler? If you bring it back to my desk,
I'll give you a stapler. I think it's properties. There we go. We'll do this.
Let me finish that report. Did you finish that report? If you would you mind putting that
up?
That'd be great.
If you could punch Grande in the scrotum, that'd be great.
Thank you all for joining us. I hope you guys.
Why did he get so big all of a sudden?
That's what she said.
No, the font changed its size.
I see it. It's huge.
You probably have to resize it. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. I
don't know why. I just did it. So. Where do I
I know why. Drag it down a little bit because I think we had it coming off screen. So just set it so that the middle part is going into the middle of the circle. When you redid it, it centered it.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. So we just have to recenter it. But there you go.
I got it. Let me do it real quick. There we go. I fixed it. Hold on. Let me transition here. Okay. Nope. Lock that in.
But so these are our biggest supporters. We really appreciate it. And
we do
quick
really
note on all
guys.
of this. Quick note on this for everyone. When we do all of our stuff for the ACS, the gold patrons are automatically going to get their names on a special section.
Yes,
that'd be awesome.
Thank you guys. We're going to actually, just so you guys know, because it's going to be the gold patrons at a particular time that we're going to be pulling the list and doing it. And we're going to be pulling it close to, I think it's going to be the end of January. So because we're going to put together the shirt in February. So all of our gold VIPs and most of these have been with us for the entire time. So we really appreciate it. As we get into February and we start making the shirt and everything, we're getting ready with the hats, by the way. So be ready for that. We're going to end up having you guys in your own special section for being our biggest supporters. So we appreciate all of you guys. And so just wanted to give you guys a special shout out here at the end of the stream.
All right. And then we'll go to our ending stuff and then we'll play the commercial. I have to go back and do it that way because I don't have commercials on this one. That's okay. We can do that. So
yeah, we'll just go back to it.
You can see where we stream and all that stuff. I really don't have to tell you guys when we stream. Just make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe. You can see where we do all our stuff, YouTube, all that crap. Check out our Amazon, Patreon, ACS, Tilt 5, blah, 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 blah. So thank you guys for being here tonight. So with that, we're going to go to the commercial, and then we will say goodnight. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Finn will be here tomorrow morning to do some marbles. I'll be back during the day to do my GAC. I have to. It's GAC, baby. We got to do it. I'll probably do that at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Actually, I'll do it at 12 so that we can watch football. Because when does football start tomorrow, Finn? 12? First game is at 12 or 1? I think it's at 1, right? 1, 4, and 7, right? Yeah, so we'll do it at 12. I'll try to get that done at 12. Not, it'll be 1. So right around there, if you guys want to come hang out and stuff, I'll be in the Discord and all that good stuff. So, yeah, we'll do that. So let me do this. Let me get the commercial up. And we will rock and roll. So have a great night, and we will holler at you later.
I started. Were you excited when you downloaded Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes for the first time? Did you soon realize
what went on? All the commercials decided to pop up at once.
Because you have to hit the button in order to turn it off.
Okay, I thought I had done that. All right, so here we go. Commercial, and we'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Rage in Galaxy of Heroes is a real thing. Doctors and scientists are looking into how this happens. Watch as we introduce Galaxy of Heroes into a children's show.
Hello, this is the Kermit the Frog, and I'm here today to offer you the first in a series of feedbacks about Darkside territory battles. Before the territory battle, people were happy, and right over here, this is a picture of a happy face. And you can tell that because the face is smiling, and we felt, well, that way because of the territory war beta, and being able to test the war before release. And then all of a sudden, things got really because someone in management decided to be greedy. So management came and released Darkside Territory Battle. Now, that is not the kind of thing that makes you feel happy. That is the kind of thing that makes you feel mad. I think I better talk about being mad. Now, I get mad when companies release things they should. Like when management releases incompetent code for money. You can tell I'm mad by the type of things I say to management. You big
Froggy!
And furthermore, I'm gonna the mother of...
So don't fight SWGOH Rage alone. Call your neighborhood support group and get help today.